I took out my wig. I have to put it back because I don't want to. Anyway, I glue it, so you bear with me. I ain't glued the wig because I'm taking it off the moment I finish with it live. What's up, guys? What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? It's your girl. It's your girl. The tete gave you what it's supposed to give. What's up, guys? It's the weekend. It is the freaking weekend. It is the weekend. You know what time it is. You know what time it is, okay? It is the weekend. What kind of weekend? Check your board, that's that. Eh? Y'all want to discourage me for my week? Hold on. This my little nice, beautiful wig, yeah? Y'all want to discourage me from wearing it? Y'all lie. Let me put hairpin. Because the way they listing it, I ain't like it. I might say I ain't like it. You know. Let me just put a... You're to the pump. It better a little bit, right? This is a 6x4 lace. It's better than, right? I need the edge, the lace that's showing. Okay, it's better. What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, guys? You're welcome to my page. It's the weekend. You can't screenshot my little. Say, oh, eat a little, actually. But you know, I start commenting already. It is the weekend. What's up, guys? I just want to take this time to say a big happy birthday to my first baby and my first child. I put him on my back. Just probably 5 years between. I have to go check our ages. You know. But I held him on my back to, how they call it, so I call him my first baby. El Frankie, my man. Today is El Frankie, your number one LRB. That what in a hip hop artist or hip co, how you can call it? LRB number one hip co artist. El Frankie, today is his birthday. I just want to take the time and say happy birthday, my love. My honey push, honey bunch, and banana forest. What's up, SA? What's up, guys? So we are here, guys. We thought you're some kind of topic would take over Ellen Chia's story. You see, we only making one finish. Now, the corporate will sell her story out there. But over here, you see, if I'm not beefing with a person, I want to do my analyzing thing because the whole analyzing thing, I don't want to put it up. Before the small from they poo from started running with it. But when I'm not beefing with somebody, I do my analyzing thing. I do it. I look out of the box. And you know, I do it with an open mind. I analyze openly. That is, I put myself in a situation and I say, oh, the person myself, I will be fair to them. You can give your opinion over here. We don't black. Because the comments, it bring the engagement. And I'm blacking. Unless you cause me, I see I did finish. Other than that, you don't disrespect me. You can say, oh no, it ain't the talking not true. This and that, disagree. It's fine. You can comment. You can comment. Yeah, it's open. You can comment. So guys, this morning the internet was upside down. K Ballah posted something. She posted the whole thing is just shut. I don't know why you're prolonging anything, doing the one, doing that one, doing that one. You're just prolonging it. The thing is simple law. Simple law. And I will give example. Because some other people gave me example. Oh, they do the one, they do that one, this and that. First of all, there are things in America you cannot do. No matter you and the person fighting. If I'm fighting somebody, I fight them. If I take one, I shoot them, I go into jail. If I'm fighting somebody with him, that person fighting me with him. If I take gun to shoot, I go into jail. Am I lying? American law now say, oh no, the person was fighting. Once that person not take a knife or gun to 30 minutes using a punch, I get him. If I want for you, I escape. If I don't want to fight you, I will escape. The boy that is stopped in Frisco High School on their practice ground. The black boy stopped the white boy. According to him, he was afraid of his life because they bullied him. They bully you. You got no right taking another man's life. That's just an example. If somebody bully you, that's an example. I'm relating they want to shout out. I just giving you an instant. The boy that stopped his friend, he said because he felt threatened. No matter they take that case to court, he will go to jail. The matter of fact, he took away somebody's life. It gives you no right. It gives you no right. That's just an example. Now let's go to Charlotte Rapper. Me what you are talking? Charlotte Rapper come for me. She mentioned my children. I will mention her children. She calls me. I will call her. And if you notice, everything I have ever posted about Charlotte Roberts on social media about her children, about her, these are stuff that is already on the internet. These are some of the stuff that she has said from her mouth. These are her daughter case, sexual case is public record. By me reposting it, I cannot go to jail. They posted my mugshot is public record. Nobody can go to jail for posting either mugshot. There are some things you don't do. It's not about Facebook drama. It goes against American law. And that's what we are discussing here today. This is what we are about to discuss. Example. They said Charlotte Rao posted Mama K daughter. Mama K daughter is in Africa. American people cannot, how do you call it, penalize Charlotte Rao for it. She's in Africa. That's one of the advantages that she took because Mama K child is in Africa. So Mama K cannot sue Charlotte Rapper. The only thing she can do, cause OVA, cause informer, cause the other person, post OVA picture that already on Facebook, attach anything to it. That's drama. Mama K cannot sue Charlotte Rapper for posting her daughter. The other people that Charlotte Rapper accused that children of being molested, that's an allegation against a minor. They had the opportunity to sue. But you know that only on Facebook you can be more. When feeling go say that and the place all taste step, they can taste step. That's a good case they have. That's allegation, sexual allegation against a minor. They could have sued her. Oh no, say that, this and that, my daughter do them. At the end of the day, it's on you. It's on you. Like I said, anybody on the social media, you come from my children in any shape or form, I'm not going to kill you. I'm not going to beat people, going to pay people to go beat you. Where tomorrow I will put myself in jail. My child will 45 will not be able to have that time with my child. No, I will cause you for you to feel it the same way. Because if I pay people to go and beat you because you insulted my child, I'm going to jail. If I pay people to kill you, or if I take going to kill you because you cause my child, I'm going to jail. You want to go to jail? Because somebody calls your child? Somebody say your child a prostitute? Somebody say this, that. You cause my own, I cause your. Equal. They will not put me in jail for cursing. I don't think they can. They put you in jail for threats against the president. Somebody went to jail for threatening Donald Trump. You will kill Donald Trump. That's threat against the, how do you call it? Kutus, President of the United States. So we are back to Charlotte Rabble case. Charlotte Rabble, I didn't watch K Ballah live. I didn't watch Charlotte Rabble live that they said she was causing K Ballah. K Ballah mentioned her because K Ballah went on her condition. The matter of the fire is simple. Whatsoever video that K posted, that video came from the facility or the group home. It came from the facility or the group home. They gave K Ballah access to that video. K Ballah not working in the group home. It's not a coincidence. K Ballah was also Ovie can also know. K Ballah have an informant that Ovie can leave the group home. Ovie can run away, and how you call it, they say that they gave her those information. Whether they wanted how they call it, when Ovie ran away at that time, I don't know how long was the video, whether they facilitated to Charlotte Rabble, the fact that an employee gave it to somebody else and it was posted on social media, Charlotte can sue that facility. She not going to sue the individual that are working there. She not going to sue K Ballah. She going to sue the facility. The facility is the facility right to train their staffs, to train their employees, to protect clients' rights. When you go Walmart, someone a client join you to fight, they say that who you going to when something happened to you, that who you going to, that the client, that Walmart cashier going to, or you going to Walmart. You going to sue Walmart because it happened in Walmart vicinity or around the vicinity, or the client that hurt you or harm you, they work for Walmart. They work for Walmart. Charlotte can sue that facility. Why will you keep even Ovie runaway? Why are you keeping video like that in your phone? Why are you even sharing video like that to outsiders? Why are you even keeping it in your phone? Charlotte can sue that. That's just common case. Whether Charlotte calls you or she calls you, for. But there are certain steps when you take it, you think about the consequences. Am I going to go against American law? Am I going to go this one? When they posted my friend's daughter video, the individual that posted when she came, and my friend are going to take the rightful steps, are going to sue. That's a child. But some people decide to let it go, and how you call it, it left for you. It left for you. Charlotte can sue that how they call it. Charlotte not going to sue the person again. K Ballah the video, no. She not going to sue K Ballah. She going to sue the facility. It's the facility because whosoever send a video to K Ballah, they work with them. Nobody will tell me say no K Ballah just passing. She saw Ovie was roaming around. That's a lie. That is a lie. And you feel you hurting her, you putting money in her pocket because like she said this morning, Ovie been with that facility for years now. She know them. They might compensate her. The money where you're crying, oh, you're giving Charlotte Rabble your money. Now she coming bluff in front of you with more money. She coming bluff in front of you with more money because that's a lawsuit. Whether they reported the case to Charlotte, whether it happened 2-3 years ago, whether they said that Charlotte knew about it that Ovie ran away from the group, the father and or worker or employee, an employee gave it to somebody else and it was posted on social media. That is against. That means the facility are not training they are not training their employee well. Because anything the employee do, once they stay attached to that facility, that the facility you will sue. The facility that come and go fire that person. You're supposed to differentiate social media drama from going against American law. Yes, she can. People say she can also sue K Ballah, but that one I'm not too familiar with the law and thing. But what in the case here, the facility is a big fish. It's a big fish because as I heard, there are a lot of other areas, other properties. You think or the facility owner will want for their whole branches to be shut down because of one employee negligence. They will either say they will compensate Charlotte. And you know your woman because she let the money business. She like it. She now but oh you put them for you cost me I cost a child. Imagine somebody myself, imagine Charlotte myself fighting. And I go at informer naked video. If I take informer naked video, it will not be between me and Charlotte. When they read it to me, it will be between me and the state because that's a state law. You cannot post somebody naked picture video outside that is not already outside. Charlotte Rabble calls me and say, oh, you cost me, I get informer naked video, I go post it. You think that American now Texas state is still a Texas versus me, and not me versus Charlotte Rabble. Because now the state coming after me. The state coming after me. Go ahead, my daughter. And so, look at us, my son. Go ahead.
Edith, what I wanted to say, yeah, if what kid Ballah, I don't know her, and I I really didn't watch her life. But I saw little clips on the internet and everybody coming up and say, oh, Shala be cussing kids too and posting other people. And I heard a couple of people say, oh, they're going to go to with Kid Ballah to the court and defend Kid Ballah. The judge not even going to look at them because they had their case. They choose not to go to the law. Secondly, Shala don't have nothing to do with Kid Ballah at this point.
At this point,
What she would do is sue the
I said,
group home,
the group
and the group home might come after K because K was the one that leaked the video.
and they will fire that
Second,
particular employee. That person that
employee
sent
that
it.
gave the video to K. Secondly, K should have known better.
Yeah.
She worked in the healthcare
Yeah.
field. She more out there than Charlotte. She been taught about HIPAA violation. She have a license to protect, which she refused to do that because she allowed anger to make her come on the internet and post or person. And they're saying, oh, HIPAA violation is about the person information,
No.
the date of birth. No, before you post somebody picture, especially an individual that has disability that cannot think of his own, his mom have to tell you, yes, it's okay. So I see the internet coming and fooling Kid Ballah, saying that, oh, they will go with her, they have, Charlotte does it, she did it to another lady in Africa. That's not relevant. Kid Ballah has a license that she needs to protect, and she's fully aware of the HIPAA violation. It's not about date of birth. It's not about patient name. It's not about anything. Once that video, the boy was vulnerable.
He's a vulnerable. And
Yes.
even worse, he's a vulnerable adult. He's
Yes,
the
very
one who can't bet
vulnerable,
on children are
lost,
vegetable.
and
Yeah, he's a vulnerable adult.
she
Is that
posted
okay?
him and used that for them to come back on social media and bully him. Kid Ballah can lose her license and never work in the healthcare field. She shouldn't listen to whoever that bashing her because I see on the internet they are very, I would say a lot of adults on the internet have a very low self-esteem. I see them, people will come in, curse their kids, disrespect them, but because of one individual that they hate, they all come back on the same platform to be friends so they can come at that person. Low self-esteem. This lady, y'all claim that she constantly bully other kids, curse other kids. Y'all could take the same law. Now it's not about you guys. It's about she and the group
And a
home.
good
And trust me, the group
exactly
home not gonna spend that kind of money to
money.
Charlotte and not go after Kay. Because at the end of the day, when you come to the bottom line, Kay was the one that made Charlotte to sue them. So they're definitely gonna come because Kay have to produce who gave her the video. So care is another part she have to play in it. And we're being educated because you know when you're working in a group home in the healthcare field, they educate you. So care know better about HIPAA violation. So all that thing I see them fooling her, coming and telling her that, oh, because first of all, she knows she's wrong. In no way she wasn't wrong, she would not have took that video down. She should have left it there since she knew that what she did.
Let me, Fasia, let me hold on. Let me address somebody. Somebody say, Edith, how sure are you that that was an employee? No, first of all, there is not a coincidence that K. Ballah was in that vicinity. It's not a coincidence. K. Ballah and Charlotte were fighting. K. Ballah got informant in that facility and they said that Liberian people working there playing or own it. Somebody in that facility gave her access to that video. Because the first story that came on the morning, people say, okay, say the person that was interviewing OVA, that was asking OVA, they're not working in a group home. The person that working in a group home, they were by her in the car, but the person wasn't on duty. Even if that person working in a group home, they're not on duty. But where they see OVA outside, they know OVA from the group home where they work. Their duty was to call the supervisor or take OVA back. The fact that you didn't do it, you assault somebody and you allow that person in a vulnerable state to be video recorded and post on the social media, your job can fire you. The fact that you got an attachment with the work, Charlotte can sue the company. The company can fire you. Like with my other client and I'm working to penitentiary and then if I go in outside I see penitentiary, well, even though I'm not working with her anymore, but I'm working with my I still with my company with a job, and I'm working. If I see penitentiary, I go a video record penitentiary, I give it to somebody, or even I'm not on shit. If my job get to know that I was in that circle, it happened, I was attached, I was somehow I saw it and I didn't report it, they didn't call it. That means I don't have the company I had.
Correct.
If you're working here, you can protect us, even if you not to do, you don't need to be here. You don't need to be here. Maybe I may be wrong, but that's it. Somebody, nobody, no other story will suit that narrative. Somebody gave that video to Kebara from that facility. Somebody gave it to her. She didn't just, it didn't just happen. Oh, K was in an era, or we run away and K recorded. No, that's a blinking lie. Judges, then they are not stupid. They are not stupid. They're not stupid. Somebody gave it to her. And that's the bottom line, teacher. Somebody gave it to her. Somebody gave her that video. Yeah, somebody else on, let the person talk.
Yeah, you know, my name is Vicky. You can see my name on the list. Hi, Elif. Hi, what's your name? Fisher.
Pasia.
Pasia, how you doing, guys?
How are you?
You know, oh my granddaughter. This thing they're doing, they take healthcare to be joke. Hold on.
Say before you got on, says Martina says, so other people case have. She has
Yeah,
been
hold on.
doing it today, posting other people case. Your thing that is woman is says Martina. The thing is, this is not about Charlotte and Keba. This is about Charlotte suing. The company, the facility will not say, oh no, if you or somebody so they get ready to post your child. No, they will not do that. Charlotte, because people, yeah, it costs for children, but if you're doing things to jeopardize yourself to put yourself in trouble because you won't clap back, you're doing it to yourself, and that's the fact. Charlotte been posting other people case that she been posting. I don't think a vulnerable case that in America yet. If Charlotte posts your case, if your case underage or vulnerable, she posts your case, you have the right to deal with the law. You have the right, but you decide not to do it.
To do it.
You
That's the
decide
point, and that's
not
why
to
they
do
come
it.
in
You have
and
the right to deal with
say
the law.
that
There are cases we saw Charlotte that she could go sue. But what people did, they ignore it, they came at the course, they say what they want to say, they could have dealt with the law. And understand that she will use her right, she will use her whole stuff and to deal with the law. So that's just it.
Yeah,
Go ahead, man.
when I was talking, my granddaughter every time on the phone she cry. They're taking the thing to be joke. This is not about Charlotte. This is not about anybody else. This is the law. When you have, if you're even a CNA or nurse, person that need help, even that they recorded him, they should not put it on Facebook because their beef gonna put people in trouble. Because she can go to the group home and sue the group home. Maybe she and the group home will negotiate. But the idea is HIPAA saying that they're saying that somebody get you right. Somebody has to know the routine of that kid. They know, maybe they call the person so he can run away so and so time, come in on recording. But it was very wrong. I know nothing perfect on the Facebook. Yeah, nothing perfect on the come on, Jason, please. Oh my God. Nothing perfect on the Facebook. Everybody wrong cussing, everybody kid. But putting yourself with Minnesota State, Because when Charlotte said today she's not calling this, she know the guy. She said she was not calling the state. They will talk. The guy called her. He sound like Nigerian or Ghanaian. The voice, the guy that owned the group home. He talked to Charlotte on live. And Charlotte said, because I know you, I'm not calling the state. If Charlotte called the state will investigate. They will bring the social workers from the state and they will follow it from case to case. They will find out where that video came from. They will find out where that video came from. And it will be investigation. And
let me my friend said something. Let me say, she said, once Ovia was in harm, this and that. First of all, for example, if I have a toddler or child that is walking, living with me, my own child, but when you get a child that open to walk out of you're supposed to protect that child, put extra lock up for that child from going outside. If that child go outside and somebody found that child and call the police, I can go to jail. Whether my child was hurt, whether it wasn't hurt or not, I could go to jail for neglect, abandonment. That's my child. I in the hospital, my child walk away. Somebody found him outside, they call the police, I go into jail. But the spleen blank. Even though my child wasn't hurt, I am going to jail. Am I lying?
no.
Ovia is like a baby. He's a vulnerable adult.
Yep.
They put you in a facility. That's a government. That's a government, almost government involved in it because it has to do with the state
And he's also there for them to be able to protect him.
That's it. So if people were seeing outside recording him, no slipper, this and that, eating his finger, doing it one, that's a vulnerable moment. I don't know how you understand it, but I mean, I understand it.
You know, people when they talk with emotion, they don't want to talk with evidence. If you work in a nursing home or client or resident, they call it resident.
I saw a video on TikTok. The woman left her child, like somebody else called the police on TikTok. They called the police. The police went to the house. She said she was sleeping. She said you always go. I put it. So the police said, oh, he always does that. She said, yeah, but so why you not put a lock off? Why you left the child sleep in a place the child didn't sleep and then you go sleep? They put her to jail, man. They put her in jail.
You all right? Arrested
they took her to jail.
Nursing home. That nursing home is in trouble right now. Let's say Ove left a group home and walk on the street. That group home, what they were gonna ask, how he left, why nobody was one-on-one on him, who was on duty, what this. Forget the recording. The state would investigate from the time that he left and camera around that area. If they were making fun of him, they will find out all that. People should start thinking about emotion. They're causing kids on their Facebook should stop because they're going to a level now. Everybody
yes, already posted in all that dirty one with the yellow teeth block. They go home blog. They posted a real story that somebody gave it to Kebara. That video that I was saying yesterday video as they said.
Yeah, Charlotte said it's an old video. It's an old video.
And the facility informed Charlotte. So by the facility informed Charlotte, so that means it happened. No. The father is on the internet. Okay. Somebody gave it to somebody.
Yeah, and a Charlotte called a state. The state will call the owner. The owner have to investigate and go to that. But I heard Charlotte saying that you handle it, will talk. And you're right. The man that owned that place, his son, and he will talk to Charlotte. You put money in Charlotte. You know, sometimes you beefing with somebody, you can't put money in the pocket. The emotion getting too much on his Facebook. Somebody gonna go to jail for something.
Okay. And another thing, right? Another thing, caller. Let's say Charlotte say, okay, she wants to sue the company, right? Let's say Ovio wasn't hurt, this and that. But the fact that when the state get involved, the state will say the facility is not capable enough to keep client privacy. So they will shut down everything. Even if they're not giving Charlotte money, they will shut down everything. You think the facility will want Charlotte to take that legal route? That it will reach to the state. What it say will say, okay, if client privacy is not protected, it is not protected. You think they won't go that route? What the government will say will shut everything down? No, they will end up compensating her. That's it.
Yeah, because they're afraid for them to lose their pull like even their home, they can get
Either go,
Mm-hmm.
but honestly, right, in a group home, right?
Mm-hmm.
The thing you're saying, it makes sense, but I'm putting it in my own shoes when I walk into the group home, right? From what I understand the group home, you see how over here rent out the group home, right? I don't know about Minnesota law, but I'm speaking of New Jersey. The way over here, cause I was doing an overnight on the group home one time. The client ran outside, right? But it was
Mm-hmm.
3 of us in the house with five residents, and the boy was known for elopement. But the job did not have him on a one-on-one patient care. He was on like a general care. That little boy ran out that group home and went up the street. Mind you, we all were in the house sleeping. We wasn't even aware the boy was gone. The police then came and knocked on the door and brought the boy back with no slippers, nothing, like in a t-shirt on the little boy. But the reason why the people then couldn't hold the job or us responsible because the little boy was not a one-on-one client. If you have a kid that's known for elopement, you have to make them a one-on-one client in New Jersey. If you make them like a regular client, like everybody in the house, for example, what if I was taking care of somebody else and then that kid run out? I can't take care of multiple people at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
if you were new for elopement, they should have made over you a one-on-one client. That way, a specific person will be responsible for him at all times. But if you don't make him a one-on-one client, make him a general client in a house with everybody, and he elopes, I don't really think they can really do much about that with the group home.
we're talking about the
So, okay,
recording.
my
But
question
the
is,
but if you look at it too, Gifty, you're talking about the video being on social media.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, the video, like I don't know who put a video part there now, but I'm talking about the elopement part, like on the group home. Because at the end of the day, those kids are known to elope. They run away here and there. So if you know the kid is an eloper, you have to make the kid one-on-one. So that way that person is focused on that kid at all times, 24/7. But if you make the kid a regular kid in the house, it's other children in the house too. You can't just focus on that one person. So that if that person go out the door and run, it's really not the staffing problem.
No, we're not talking about the running part. We all know things have happened.
so,
We're talking about the
and my question is, and Gifty, my question is, so you
Yeah.
think, you think it just happened to be a coincidence where a stranger saw Ovie roaming around and take a video and send it to Kebara?
No, it has to be a staff. It can't be a stranger. Because what a coincidence. Like I was saying to Crystal, right? Let's say over your brain where you look from the group home, right? And went on the street eating. And you don't know Ciara from
Mm-hmm.
nowhere. You just saw over on the street, just running around the street. How do you know where to carry over your air without calling the group home? I mean, without calling the police. You
okay.
won't even know what group home you're in. You won't even know all that stuff. And so that somebody give it to that girl, but that person
But
tried.
if,
That's it.
as the part was saying, let me tell you something. Investigation come, a shallow push it, the
Jamie
state
said,
will come.
attack you, oh, Jamie.
The state will come, they will find out who sent that video,
Attack
where
you.
that video came from. They will look for the IP number and all.
But
Trust me.
in a group, people then say they were going to they will listen to the staff name voice
Yeah.
and listen to
And there's
that
a lot
person
that
on
was
the
all
team,
But
and
it's
then
there's
they'll
a lot.
recognize the
story I
person's
heard
voice.
that Kay was telling people. Kay said the person voice for her in the video is a stranger. If it is
Mm-hmm.
a stranger, so that means you are it just happened that you was there and the stranger was interviewing over you. It's impossible. That's a lot. Somebody attached to that group who was there. Whether that the person was in the video, somebody attached to that group who told you over you can run away. Come. Hmm?
But
That's
see,
it.
I would say that wasn't a recent video. That's not a
No,
today's
that was an
video.
old video. You can see over here look
Yeah, he
smaller in
looks
a
Yeah.
yeah.
smaller.
They
He
could be
look a little.
outside acting like that. And
He don't
Yeah.
acting like,
look.
oh,
He looks
and
smaller.
acting like a stranger.
Yeah, but anyway, if Charlotte push it, they stay. It can be 1 year or 2 years ago. They will stay. They still want to find out how that nurse. Let me forget about the whole drama. We're looking at the safety and we're looking at the HIPAA law and we're looking at the employee. They want to find out who, if that a group one is safe,
Right.
or
And
not to call their patients.
they also want to protect the other clients that are in the home
Yes,
as well.
Mm-hmm.
yes. So they
Yes.
investigate and find out, and the person that own that group home can not afford to be J-tie. J-tie is fine. or take all the clients away, he lose it. And sometimes the group will not lose their lesson when the state go after them.
She said the person in Basel. So you mean the client? If the client know that Charlotte, what they asking is OBA for a man number?
Correct.
How? Why are they asking OBA for a man number? Let's say that individual, So how the individual got to know? Okay.
That's
I
somebody
think she's
now
That is
just
supposed to send a video to Kebara. How the
for now.
individual know?
For now, she's just trying to protect the person that sent her the video.
Yeah.
But I think it's late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for her, she should have known better because I heard she work in the healthcare field. She should have known better than to post. And what I would say is she knew she didn't do nothing wrong. She should have kept that video on her page. She shouldn't have deleted the video. All I see here, they all do the same thing. And what I will tell you, Edie, for you, the reason why I really follow you, because even though sometimes Charlotte come on Facebook and curse you and stuff, but when you always put it right where it belongs. You're not a follower. Like all these ones, all they do is because they want to fit in certain people's space, so they see the truth and hide behind the truth and bring the lie to the front because they want to be in certain people's cycle. And they all do the same thing. Y'all all come on Facebook and curse each other kids. Y'all all come on Facebook, team tag. You will see this other person, I will curse their kids, but because I'm enemy with you, they will come on my life, try to fit in because they want to team tag with this other person, which is wrong.
And send a video to Charlotte. So how they send a video to Charlotte Route if asking OBA for a man number, who a man? So how will you know Charlotte Route but then asking the child for their man number or asking a female? That's a lie. That story not true. They agree. The person in the video asking OBA who's your parent, you know your man number. So you not tell me that OBA get Charlotte Route number. That's a lie. That's a lie. OBA don't know a man number. That's a lie.
Hello. It could be to me, the person that was asking that because you know your mom number, it could be somebody strange that saw
somebody scream. So how so you want to tell us say that OBA gave Charlotte Route number, he gave him money, and then the person recorded the video and sent it to Charlotte Route. You okay?
They shouldn't listen to them. She was in Charlotte's space before. She can find and work it out because now all of them will team tag with her, push her, bring her to Facebook. Oh, you can go to jail because
hello. Either what you saying is
It's
100% right because the group home, I work with a group home right now in Minnesota. We have a client who always escaping. So what they do, they put 2 staff on that client. The group home is in a mess too. Kid also in a big mess. She gonna call that person that gave her that video.
so
Who gave
probably
you
say that
that
fake page,
video?
and they say the people can
Okay,
find a fake page on it.
let let agree or screen everybody Liberia. You know that you're not supposed to record in without their consent. Let's not talk about vulnerable adult. So someone know shadow or someone know kid that did that recording just to get to shadow and then they give it to kid. No
And that
matter
person
what
has
kid do,
connection with the
she's in a
facility.
mess. Mhm. She's in a mess. She's gonna call that person name. Sometimes you don't allow your emotion to get hold of you.
Nothing
That's
will
what
happen
she
to
did.
Kitty. Yeah. Each one will go.
Yeah, she got people telling her nothing will happen to her here. But if Charlotte carry the case through, they now that's not even in Charlotte hand. It's case against the state of Minnesota because that guy is a vulnerable adult.
You're not regular like
The
you and
state
myself.
going
You're
to
not regular
make
like
her
what
to
children.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
The picture the
So
man can
what?
post on
No,
Facebook like
she.
if someone all can say and add people to it or
Mm,
add Gina face to it.
yeah.
We now go in his space. You will not go in obvious space to say we're recording him this and that. They want a man can post on the internet that if we can take it and our own picture to it and we fire back. We can put a for
What
that. We
even
can
you
cancel
can
for
be a
that.
stranger, you know that. But once you see him with no slipper, once you see him, you know that this boy is is maybe autistic or he got some type of issues. So you recall
Yeah,
him. Why you
they say
call
Trisha
the
lost her
police?
job. They say
Oh,
Trisha lost her job.
you he the person that is doing the recording is supposed to is first I medicate because the child don't look okay, but you said recording went up. So I don't know what
If,
they're thinking about. I said, really in a mess.
but I was, oh, let's look at it, but the stranger will call the police. Say, I don't know the kid.
Exactly.
I
Mhm.
got a long fishy too. So the only thing they should all pray. Charlotte shouldn't call it a group home, and Charlotte
Yeah.
should do negotiation. Charlotte, I think the emotion of beefing, people have to use
It's not
wisdom.
so much about emotion. They have turned it into hate.
Yeah, but if that hate the emotion,
Hate.
beefing,
The hate have built up. The hate is in them so bad, even they don't even comprehend anymore. Once they see the wrong, they lie. They say, oh, since that Charlotte Rabba or that Ile or somebody else, oh yeah, the other person
Yo,
right, then the all team try to
everybody,
go
y'all hold
suicide.
on. Jamie said, let's say he beat a group home worker, or how is that a group home? That a group home. I can sue the group home. What are you talking about? If a client with penitentiary used to be coming a day, knocking my head, and I got hurt, I can sue my company. What are you talking about? I can sue penitentiary. I can sue her. That's why if she's doing nothing, it's my right, it's my duty to report it, and it will take me from her. If
Yeah.
it becomes severe, because they don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah.
If anything happens to me, they can be sued. What are you talking about, Jamie? Yes, sir.
this,
Yes.
yeah, I'm saying that soon. Let me tell you about most of the job that we're doing. You have to read your book like about doing. You can get workman comp, but most of these state job cannot get you pain and suffering for suing. You just change the topic. I just want to educate people. Like you work in a nursing home, or patient throw you down, and you hurt yourself. You can go get workman composition. Yes,
Yes.
they will pay you what you
Mm-hmm.
make 75% on your check,
Mm-hmm.
and then until the doctor say you okay. If you didn't break no bone, you don't have no surgery, you can't get pain and suffering. You only get certain years that they can. Anytime you can use that illness to get money and get out of job. You cannot sue most nursing home, or I don't know, especially my state, because I work with people like that. During Corona time, a patient pushed me. I fell and I had concussion. I was out for 6 months, went to court. The judge told me you can't get pain and suffering because you didn't break no arm, you didn't have no surgery, you ain't got no bleeding in the brain, you didn't, unless something big happened to you, they give it to your family, they pay you for life. But as long you get better, you got 10 years. Every time I can get concussion and use it, that my headache came by all of work. But for them to give you a lump sum, most states have their nursing home and hospital covered like that. Until you break your arm, you have surgery to do you. So that one there, that why I like to tell people that I deal with that before. So I learned that I went to court and all.
So,
You
let's
can get money.
say either your last client was a busy. If I wanted to sue, I could sue.
Yeah.
But I feel that the people I've been working with, they like a family to me. You know, we like when people get suffer. They been good to me. My job is say, why can't I sue them? It just hard for like bring people to sue like that. But I could.
You
If
can
there's something that affected me physically, I could sue.
Yeah, you can get workman
I can get
compensation.
compensated.
Yeah, you
That's why my
can
job
get
will call me every
everything.
time. Edith, are you okay there? Is she doing this to you? Is she doing that to you? Yeah,
That
what are you
way,
talking about? I never wanted to do it because I feel that we are family.
for
My job, she is doing and
family,
stuff and things.
the thing that happening, people need to stop before they put themselves in big trouble. They
Yeah.
beef that are going on Facebook. We have to be common sense beef and hatred beef, because everybody getting wrong. Nobody perfect in this thing, because everybody will cause you, cause a curse, but you're following certain manner. Somebody will sue somebody and somebody will get in big trouble, and they still will investigate, and they will find out that you can carry the evidence. The judges will figure out that why they get paid. But people need to stop, because that girl could have that a picture could have lead to something to the poor group home guy that own his business. Now they dragging into this because he employee, one of them, maybe the person not even working there anymore. They had that picture long time. It looked like a 3 years old picture.
I could sue Jimmy, but it's not something for me to sue because it wasn't anything severe. Like, oh, I could leave from there. I could have other client there, and they said they can't work with them because they can't work with. So why the job now say, oh no, we told you the client gonna be there, so you have to stay there. No, if you feel that it's becoming uncontrollably, you leave. I could leave. The team penetration is doing the one. If not something, anything that oh this and that, no. So I couldn't sue. But if it's going to be something that I get hurt and I can't work, I can. Am I lying?
No, you can get 75%
But
of
it's
your
what
paycheck.
penetration was doing. So they come in there, you stole my money. So it can be, and you know, I could call the job and tell them say I can't work with her, and they will let me to. He said they say yes, you can leave. So because I signed contract, the client this and that, so I forced to remain there. No, I'm not forced to be there. I am not forced to be there.
You
Yep.
have they got
If they
workman composition.
becoming physical, I get right to tell them, say I cannot work with a client, your family, another client. They can do it.
And they got workman composition everywhere. They pay for
Yes,
it, so it should
they can do it.
to be out of work when client help you
But
or
where
you fall.
she just had to call it all of a sudden, she just take knife and gash me some kind of way I can't work again. You think I get sued then? You think they will not pay me for
They'll
not
pay
being
you
able to
for
work somewhere else?
this and
What are you
all.
talking about? That's common sense. Just because they
But
tell
we
me say the
saying
client says she can do the one, she can do the one, doesn't mean that oh yes or no. If the client doing that, if he said it, I can tell them I don't want to work. They will not say, oh no, you have to work today or I will fire you. They cannot fire me. All they can do is to find me somewhere, another client to be there. And that's it.
and this is not, we're not saying that lady is perfect, but we're saying the truth so people can learn because you don't want to get that trouble.
I say I can sue. I know Jimmy. I say I can sue. That's what penetration was doing to me. It's nothing for me to sue. It's nothing.
She could come back. She said, see, they said, Ciara, you sorted her case, and
It's
what she could
nothing for
come
me to
back on
sue.
the
Nothing is
social
that
media and
penetration doing the
insult
one.
her and her
No,
family
it's
as
nothing there for
well.
me to sue. It's not even severe.
But not
That thing that they
post.
to me that it could happen. But where in the state, she bought my one album. So you think I can sue if she bought my one album? No, you're not turner. If my client bought my album, you think I can sue?
You can't.
Okay, you gotta,
Yeah.
they bust your eye, they gotta get you that. Why I said we
They gotta
bad.
compensate me. What are
Yeah,
you talking about? They have to compensate me.
any surgery you eye, anything you break, they have to pay you lump sum, pay for pain and suffering, unless a little stuff. But we're not backing what people doing on Facebook. We're just educating you guys. You'll be
It's not
careful.
about Facebook now. It's about educating people. When you're fighting people, you should be wise. Because fighting somebody, you might go against the American law. And you might go to
Go.
jail or they might fine you. That's it. It's not for all the beef that going on. No.
No, it's not a beef. It's reality. Because if somebody do it to your child, manner, if I got a manner
But
and
I
you
give
say
common example, yeah, right? If I'm fighting with a woman, Charlotte Rabba, I'm fighting with her. She cost my child do, she cost my child this and that. And if I go and tell informal naked picture that not on the internet, I post it. That who will better anything.
you,
And I mean, that's
Because you
it.
should have. That's
And
why
I'm
I
going to
say
tell
that I see
and
that.
I'm going to tell the state say, oh no, she was costing my children. She said my children are prostitute. She said my children they want this and that. It gave me no right to post or no video of
Yes.
anybody on social media that is not already on social media.
Yes.
It gives
Kim
me
could
no
have
right.
come back and cost her family too, and cost her
It
kids
costs
as
a
they
case.
always do, but not to put a vulnerable child on internet. They don't
Even
give her
now,
no
one of
right.
them
I don't.
posting somebody new
Yeah.
picture. You
The
post it because
boy
you
is.
post it.
Yeah, the boy, he don't have a shirt. He been wandering around. He don't even know where he is. That's wrong. She shouldn't, about to leave either. She shouldn't listen to whoever hates Ciara or whatever. If she can go to that lady for them to talk about
That
it,
woman
that's fine. But I
let's say
tell her she
so
should have known better because she
let's say
has
she
a
push that
license to
case,
protect.
so she push that case, they give her some kind of compensation. Now we don't want someone on Facebook like go, I will die a freaking millionaire. Then she will come and will tell her. Then you think you're hurting her, she bluffing you on your money.
Yeah,
I
you
Yeah.
hate to
think
do
you're hurting her,
this,
but you're giving her money because
but
you're not thinking
no,
anymore.
no, 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 no,
What do you
no.
mean? No, no,
No,
no. What you say?
I'm saying I do understand what Auntie Jimmy was saying.
Mm-hmm.
You can't. Okay, when it comes to these jobs, these residents like we deal with on a regular basis, it's like you're definitely given a description of your residence. They tell you
Mm-hmm.
everything. That's why they
Everything.
have the charting.
Mm-hmm.
You understand me? I don't care what the situation is. Even if he was lost in the desert, nobody had the right to video him. That's against that residence law.
Thank you.
Yes.
They have their privacy. There's the thing where they say when you coming
The
into
job
like
can even refuse. The job can refuse
they can
to how they
refuse
call it
care.
him. They can refuse from servicing him.
Yeah.
The job can do.
But what that
I have
person
seen it
did,
before.
what that person did was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And we're talking about suing. Honestly, when it comes to like suing the facility, it's very hard. I've been there before. I've had a resident bit me underneath my breast, my right breast. I still got his teeth mark. It was so hard to even like it's a whole process. They went like, oh, we give you description. You got to think now. These people that have these nursing homes, they know the type of residents they have. They will tell you, and if it's properly documented, every resident is properly documented. You that is coming in as a new caregiver, you will see those documents. And I mean, it's just as simple as ABC. I mean, it's same thing. You don't want nobody coming into your house, into where they're giving you care, and they videotape you. For me, that's just it. But it's gonna be hard for CR to sue the residents. It's
Not
gonna
the
be so
residents, but the
not the
group home.
resident, but it's gonna be hard. It's gonna
But
be
what I would
tugging
say
and
to
pulling.
you, I agree with you. But I would say on the other hand, I don't agree because for you, you was the worker.
Mm-hmm.
Get it? You was working there. You sign up for that. You expect those things to happen. But Ovie was out of the group home and a staff member recorded him.
The-
So it's two
And
different
it was
no,
scenarios
I'm
there.
not.
posted
I'm
on
not
social
disputing.
media.
I'm not disputing the fact that I'm not saying that's not wrong. What I came up here to say that it's wrong, regardless of the situation. I don't care if my family member is in the street naked. You have no right to video him. And first of all, you know the type of residence you're taking care of. Why, in the sense that you're gonna ask this boy where he doesn't have
And
knowledge of his
another
mom's number?
thing they said, Kay said, the person send a video to Charlotte. If you working, why you send a video to, if your job get to know you send video to the family member, they will even fire you
Yeah,
then.
Right.
Why you didn't
that
call
and
up
they have
first?
every right
Why
to
you
fight.
didn't
I'm
call up
sorry.
first? So you want for our job to close and why you didn't call for as an employee, but you have to call the family
Exactly.
member to
And,
send video. Does it even make sense?
that man, he has a lot of other businesses. So if this mess is pushed, y'all shutting this man business down. So at the
Mm-hmm.
end of the day, target whoever it is that posted, because that is definitely against so many laws, not just HIPAA. You violated that man's privacy.
Mm-hmm.
You violated, so you crossed so many lines. So at the end of the day, that y'all need to stop this shit, bringing people
Apart, no,
children into
let's do it.
that.
Apart from she crossing so many lands, right? We'll say she and Charlotte everything. But the whosoever got the video, she put that person job in jeopardy
Yep.
and how they call
The
it?
company.
The company.
The company mostly. Let me tell you, a shadow call is state right
But
now
man,
on the
if I want to answer your question about my potential event, what kind of event?
if
Oh,
shadow
the
call
early
is
day.
still on that guy.
What man? That people that you need me in your early 18, it can wear. The one who have the people they say you need me, they cannot wear. Eh? They're not all the money the people talking about. They're talking about real income, real assets, people that get real finance. The people that you need me, man, or papa, they can wear. And that is plain umbrella. They go to a loan. Who will go to a loan for early? And they don't have the vibe. They don't have the charisma. That good English I'm speaking.
My mama speak book again.
Okay.
Hey.
That's true. And let me, I'm going to let you guys
Yeah,
go.
that one person drive running me. I'll bring you
I
up.
said
Let
I'm
me
going
go.
to let you guys go.
Okay, either bye.
Yeah, I'm going to go. But I pray that Charlotte working with the group on God, because the guy I worry about his business and his employee. They should find out a person and they should discipline that person. He should
Yeah,
group
because
God.
Running and send
he has three
invite. It
different
not bringing you by the comment. Send invite. It not bringing you by the
Okay.
comment.
All
he
right,
got
bye.
three. I think he got 2 or 3 different other facility that he has. So if they shut this man down, please rest assured they're shutting every other facility that he has down. They got to do an investigation. The state has to. That's one thing people don't understand. There is one
Tell
complaint
them I
in
say,
the
okay,
building.
tell them I say, I don't want money, but my child is not safe. If it reaching the state here now, then the state will low into it, say, yeah, every
Yep.
other client is not safe. They were
They
shutting
have
down.
to.
They were shutting down.
That's
You won't go through that stage.
this,
Hello?
No, so he was
the,
rather talk to the family, saying he know the family like that.
yeah. And the state, one thing
No,
people
where
don't
all the others
understand,
she was getting from it.
the state,
Even if
once
they not
she
doing it for money.
report, I don't care, once you report to one facility, they're checking all facility to make sure. So this is a very sensitive matter. And whoever did that, videotape that boy, I'm sorry.
Hello?
You got so many people that has to, it's so many questions that has to be answered. To be very honest, especially dealing with the state. I can speak for the state of Texas. Yo, they don't play. They will shut you down in a second. They don't play.
You calling? Okay, let me call you. Hold on, don't call me. Let me call you. Hold on. Let me call you. You call me the video with the sound with drop. Hold on, let me call you.
That was wrong, man. See, I don't fuck with Ciara, but Ciara got a good ass case on her. Oh God, Jesus. Auntie Jimmy, if you look at it honestly, for me, I really think it depends on the accusation, on the situation.
It I'm putting the person on. Okay, let me go to running me. Running me. RUNN. Running me. Where here? Not here. Okay. According you. According you. Old are you here? Except okay, adding you. Okay, hold on, adding you. Adding you. Okay, you on.
How you doing?
Number.
So
You have music. You have music.
Edith,
Hmm?
how are you?
So running me on. Who
Hi.
play music? You know it. Before
I
first
That's
of
mean,
not
all,
me.
all
before
right. So I was saying, right, you are talking about the LEA and the money and stuff like that, right? Now I'm not doing LEA. Let me just make that clear. Because LEA is
Oh,
a brand. I don't want to get sued.
okay.
Yes. Okay. It's an event, but it's not LEA because LEA is a brand. I
Oh,
can't do LEA because Takas still has its brand. You understand?
oh.
But
So you are trying to create something almost like the LEA.
almost like the LEA, right? But it
Okay.
cannot be LEA because LEA is a brand, it's a reputable brand. And if I do that, then I can get sued. But this is not always about money because these shows, most of the time, it is sponsors by is sponsored by people. You understand? People that actually have the capital. But there are difference between sponsorship and investment. So I can have a proposal and I come to Edith and say, Edith, listen, this is my proposal. You got money. Do you want to invest? You understand? It's going to cost $50,000 to do this and do this and do that. Then Edith can say, all right, maybe I see potential benefits, so I can give you 15,000. I can go and give my proposal again to another investor. Now I can also, because now Edith is expecting profit, so I have to give her a proposal that makes sense. You understand, that she can benefit from because she's an investor. She's not going to put money into something and she cannot get, anything out. So in a day, Edith expects to get money back. So everything has to make sense financially. Then you have sponsors, you have people that own businesses that want their businesses to be advertised. I'm talking about real businesses. So because if you're doing shows like you can see sometimes the BET, it's sponsored by Pepsi, right? Okay, Pepsi is, taking some financial responsibility for that year for the BET to be hosted, but they need their Pepsi to be advertised, right? So again, sometimes it's not about the capital if you have the physical capital, the liquid cash, but it's also about you reaching out to people that can financially, because a sponsor don't want any profit back, but they want their business to be advertised. So you have sponsorship, you can say, either if you selling clothes, I want to sponsor your show, but you have to advertise me every, XYZ amount of time during the duration of the event. So those things, so it's not about the capital, the money,
Mm.
even though money is
You
involved,
know, found one
but it's
client.
not,
She said she won't be an investor.
yeah, it's not about that. So that's why you see,
No,
and when I reach out to,
I'm not asking running man about sharing. You need that sharing.
no,
So
no, yeah,
sharing
I
story
don't, I
finish.
don't
Running
hear,
man
I don't
early
hear, I don't hear
explain. The other
financial.
party explain. You need
Yeah,
that story.
so
Oh, we didn't
that's
hear it
why you
though.
see this is this
Oh, you
is a
tell me you
commit
on there, you
this
ready after you drop.
this is about the community. That's why when I have been had this idea since me and Razul were in a group chat. You understand? I was like, bro, even if this get pulled off, it's an idea right now. So basically, I'm still pregnant. I haven't delivered. You understand? You can be over here. You understand? You can get invited as a MC, because if it is a reputable company, that's why I reach out to a lot of people. I reach out to Bashu, Al Johnson. I got one of my sis that actually connected me with a lot of people that actually willing to invest. But then again, the reason you say I still, when I reach out to Gucci, he's a promoter. I reach out to Cece. Cece is a promoter. Cece has a part. She good
Well,
at some things that she do.
promoter
She
like couldn't
has
even
a
promote her
she
own audition. But that
listen.
certain people attach to
I'm
certain
making
business. Nobody
listen.
will want to invest, and that is
I'm making
unfair.
I'm making,
You
like,
go to some
reaching
people
out to
can
all
do
these
this.
people, right? So when it's like, I need people, because if people are gonna put their money into me, they expect me to deliver. So I don't want to go and have a show and then you have 10 people there. You understand me? So this is why this is not only about me. When I think it was last year, Nicki Minaj hosted the VMA, but she and Cardi B, they have a beef. But Cardi B was there. You understand? It's always about the culture. It's always about, the community. Sometimes it's just not about an individual. So that's why you see I go around, I'm talking to people, you understand, presenting this to them, because you need all hands on deck, even if you're a designer. So, multi fashion, if we now course for 9 months, the rest of the three months remaining in a year, at least let people come out and have fun. You understand me? So, you come to the event, somebody start contact. The rest of the TD more people reach out to either, oh, they're running, they got to worry about their dress, they want to look good, they worry about their suit, they worry about this, they want to look a certain way. You understand? It's also gonna benefit you either because you are a designer. This is not about me, this is about everybody. You understand?
Okay,
Everybody will have some
Running mail,
type
you
of
know what?
skill.
We'll have tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow doing a show, we'll have a special discussion for the one, okay?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. No
let's
problem.
get
I
back
just
to
wanted, to clarify,
no,
your yourself, but yeah,
see, I
but
mean, I wasn't wrong. The name, the way they explain it, say, okay, but I say you're working on bringing by the LEA, that what she, you, and city meeting, and that's
Just so
according
people
to
for
what you
today,
said.
buddy,
That's
baby.
why maybe to write that post. But we'll have the discussion on another day, okay?
no problem.
I know the topic
Yeah,
on you, and I'm gonna
yeah.
put your money,
No, no,
sir.
no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Thank you for
Sissy,
bringing
go.
me on. Yeah.
Sissy,
So
what I
thank you
disrespect the
so
whole
much.
community. I
All right,
will
no
go to
problem.
Yeah.
there. You boy are joking. Sissy, what rude that I should not cause everybody. Who go to there?
You look for real people then. Real
Yeah,
money people.
me.
Now they like one that on
Now
Facebook.
we wanted, but the thing too, he
They
won't do
sitting
the
now
thing, but he
causing
buy it.
rich men or sitting down doing their one. Nobody can wash up. Nobody that interested in what the last story then.
You know what? I get on here. I'm not either you. I mean, what I want money. I don't want to because people. I know you're cool, right?
Mm-hmm.
But this is why I get on really make I thought about it. Or
Hey,
contacting
Elias,
Ethan,
how are
I'm
you?
a love,
contacting
my
Ami
beautiful love
Balanin.
to
That
God,
play
cookie
I
your
get on
nice
here.
to go so yeah.
Yeah, I tried it. I don't really come on people
No, you
platform, right?
don't.
But
Mm-hmm.
concerning the topic, for some of us who've been working on the healthy,
Mm-hmm.
like our friends with the doctor, he's from Nigeria. He had
Mm-hmm.
a three-stop shop. Like he had like a group home. He had a medical bus, stuff like that. And concerning his, because he's from Africa,
and he had too many different mistakes in his facility that he hired other Africans. So you know the government, you know the country we find ourselves in, most especially when you're African and you're running the
Mhm.
kind of businesses, they're not going to shut that business down totally from what happened this morning, right?
Mhm.
Yep.
They will
To be a
investigate,
consistent thing.
they will
Mm-hmm.
investigate and probably maybe find that business, but then they will keep an eye on him. That's what they did today. Today, that Nigerian man lost his whole business. And
Wow.
he said when he opened business again, he's not going to hire any African. The moment you're not from here and the people see you running those kind of businesses, if you just make a little mistake, you can
Mhm.
imagine overworking the hospital when John's security come, you see everything got to go straight.
Mhm.
Everywhere, people start facing everything to be good. So just imagine that thing happen. The only thing we advise, maybe if that man lucky or blessed, and shadow handle it with him, like family, like African, it will be
Mhm.
okay. But a shadow go to the state will want to investigate, and there is no way state will send somebody to your place and they don't find you. You got to pay some kind of money before they can
Mhm.
let you go. Whether they were crime was not serious, it was serious, but they will have to get something for all of you. And then they will start watching him. But I think for Ballah, whoever pushing her as a friend and sister, she and our friends on Facebook, the Liberian people will put you to the top. The moment they see things going wrong, they will drop you like hot cake. Now everybody say, okay, Ballah, do this, do that, nothing will happen. They're seeing people are pumping her up. When they ready to go left, they're gonna leave her hanging. And as you said, you can take picture of somebody on the person page, the shadow page. Yeah, you shadow what
Mhm.
some of you guys do.
Mhm.
They're not going to count that. But if you going into somebody's privacy and taking or method child person who don't know that right from that wrong, you understand? And
Mhm.
posting it on social media and you think you're going to go and get away with it, we just pray that Charlotte should handle it because that her former daughter, they should handle it family with. But if Charlotte rather go into it like the way the American people would do, it will go different. So we just pray that we can handle it and let people start using children as beef. Y'all
They
can
say,
beef
girl,
on a
the
different.
healthcare have report this to the staff. By law, your stop fully. If they report it to the staff, so what? So that means you got to report it to the staff, so they should put it on social media.
So do y'all
Not
think
just
that the
us on
staff
social
is
media.
the one
So
that
because
recorded
we
this
report
video?
an incident, so that
Eden,
means we should take the child information and how they call it.
Eden,
But
do
they
y'all think the
forgetting to
staff
know their
recorded
child
this
is
video?
vulnerable. Their child is somebody. Even the person that was asking for that board number, that board don't even know he can remember anything. So I think probably the person was just trying to create a scene to keep recalling him. That's what I
Mm-hmm.
think.
Yeah.
Because anybody that know that kind of
Well,
child,
when
they
I
won't
be
ask you why he don't
asking for
remember
your
his
money,
dad. But it was
most people
different. They were buying
on their
time to recall him to play fun out of him. That's somebody that know the mom that did that. And I
so
will
they
tell you
reported
that
it to
somebody.
the state. Okay.
Edith, she
Mm-hmm.
said that her son is autistic. You do know not every autistic, just because you autistic doesn't mean like you're a baby. Like he may just know his mom number. It's
Mm-hmm.
like
Yeah.
a
Very
4 year
smart.
old. They can know their mom number, but they may
Hmm.
not know things
I don't
as
know why people
advanced.
think that. Those people are very smart.
Yeah, it's not like they don't know nothing.
Yes,
They
people
just
are
No,
very,
can't cope
I'm
in
very
the
not
smart,
real
but
saying
world.
they
people
don't know
OVK,
nothing. All
Can
the
OVK,
I
not
say
smart like that.
something?
no,
Because
I'm not
I
saying
know who
I'm
Jack
not
can join
saying
for. We don't.
I'm
Yeah.
not saying they don't know nothing. All depends the mood you find them in. I'm saying they are very forgetful. Don't get me wrong.
I think it was wrong to record him, but I don't think that was the staff member. I think that was a regular person that probably knew Charlotte Robert and just decided
Yes.
to record him.
No,
Okay.
And then they
it's not
sent that. I think they
it's not
sent
a
that video
coincidence.
out
That
since
person
it
has
just
some
decided to come
connection.
out.
They have some connection with the facility.
I mean,
Right.
yeah,
It must be.
I don't know how big
That
Minnesota
person
is or
know
that area, but
that person work with that facility, man. Because that video was an old video. That person kept that video. Why they send it to K Bala
I
now?
think it was an
Because they see that
old
K Bala
video.
and Shadow were
Kay
beefing.
Ballah probably already had that video and just decided to
It
expose
doesn't
it now that their
matter
situation
when she had a
escalated.
video, Jamie, the father, me, I'm never suing her, oh, but it doesn't matter when
She
the
not
video, whoever
going
gave
to
that
get
video
sued.
to her,
Let me tell you
that
that now.
person in trouble.
Look at all the
Okay.
hospitals that get sued every day. They don't
Can
come
I
for the
say
small, small,
can I
small,
say
small people. If
something?
Charlotte Robert is going to sue, she'll sue the group home, and regardless if she posted that video or not, she won't. It has nothing to do with her unless they do cyberbullying or something. The people that let him roam free, those are the people that will get fired. Even the people that work
Mm-hmm.
there won't get sued. It'll actually be the group home. These group homes have insurance, so if you have $1 million policy,
She's not going to get a full $1 million, but she can get some type of lawsuit. He
Mhm.
wasn't sexually assaulted. He wasn't abused. He just was running outside with no shoes on. Nothing happened to him. He didn't get hit by a car. Nothing happened to him besides he was recorded. So I don't even think that even if she sued, I don't think it can be something to the extreme.
If
Yeah,
she,
That's
they
just what
can.
I think.
Jamie, what we saying, right? If Charlotte decide to take it to take it with the state by getting the state involved, the person that have the facility, they will not want it to reach that part. Like my friend on here said, right?
Mhm.
Now they still now get involved in your business.
You don't
They
want
will
the
do
state to
target, they will
get
lay
involved,
so.
right?
Hmm?
You don't want the state to get involved, right? But you know how many group homes and all of these places get into trouble for little stuff? Like they're not just going to shut you
That's what
down
I said. Now he
automatically
will
because
not
of
want
one
it reach that
occurrence.
side, so he will have some compensation with
They're
China
not going
Rabble.
to pay her. They're going to let her take it to court. You think these group homes have a lot of money to just say, here, let me give you, I mean, unless you want to take 5,000 or something, but if she's looking for like a large settlement, a group home, they don't make that much money. Whereas though you could just pay out a large settlement out of
But
pocket.
they will be
Like,
paying it some kind of way. They will be paying it
but
whether
they
they
gotta
don't have
pay
to.
their workers. You think the money just goes into a personal savings account? They gotta pay workers. They gotta pay bills inside of the. They gotta pay the lease for the actual building they in. They have a lot of stuff they have to pay for. No business owner is going to take their personal money to pay out a lawsuit. They're going to let. That's why they have insurance. Their insurance will pay for whatever lawsuit she
And the
wants to
insurance will increase
charge
their
against her.
insurance.
If
Mhm.
it's, I'd rather my insurance be increased than me pay you 300,000 out of pocket. That's why the insurance is there to protect you.
Okay.
Right now, say $10,000
So
in our one fish will go for 8 months. Did I
Even
say?
5,000,
1,000.
5,000.
right now, 5,000. That's
Ovia
a
wasn't
small
hurt.
loan.
We all saying the city Ovia wasn't hurt. Ovia, we should not tell us say Ovia he can do this, he can do that. We
But
all know
somebody in
Ovia
the
not okay.
comments said that was neglect. Who said it wasn't
it
neglect?
it
Nobody
is
never
a
said that it
neglect.
wasn't
$5,000 set.
neglect. I
It
And
just
is a
said that I don't
neglect.
think that the people did it.
It is a neglect.
The
So,
problem here is, like,
so
let me
before
tell
you
you,
open
that
a nursing
particular
home,
video, right? It was given to Kid Bala that very day. Because Liberians are very bad. When they see you and somebody beefing, that's when people start sending you information. That video, Kid Bala never had that video long time.
mhm.
From my thought, I think that video was given to her when they saw she and Shadow Rival going back and forth. And that's how Liberian people do. They will feel the fire. Then when things go left, they drop you and leave.
okay, okay. So,
Mhm.
well, once you get a nursing home, before you even start getting a work or anything in that nursing home, right? You
Mhm.
have to do a elopement and wandering procedure and protocol with all your staff members. Okay. So once somebody leaves that facility, because you're telling the state that you have what is something that you have good employees to take care of that resident, that's why you have to teach everybody about the winery and the elopement. You have to teach it. You have to make sure your nursing home or group home, whatever, is up to date. The people that say nursing home don't have money, it's a lie. When you go to, you know how much is still paying for one of these people to live over there every month? Google it, and you will see it's a
Especially
lot of money.
vulnerable clients.
Exactly, it's a lot of money that people pay. Number two is neglect. In any nursing facility, in any hospital, whatever, it's called neglect. And they were very neglectful. By right, they should have staff to say, okay, they know the person behaviors. Even if you're working with people with behavior, they're supposed to train you on how to deal with those behaviors. Just in case something happens, you already have the training on how to deal with that person. So that was neglect, number one. She can sue the facility. I don't know if the thing you're talking about, the recording, it could just be somebody recording
Oh yeah, hold on.
everybody. Except the person is working in a group home, then that's a big problem. Because if the person is working in a group home, they will never work with anybody again because they're not supposed to record him and then send it to somebody else. That's HIPAA right there. They violated that. But if the person was not working in a facility and just saw him walking and took a video on social media, maybe they were trying to raise awareness to see who know this person or who anybody who has some information about the person or who recognize the person. That is legal, to be honest with you guys. Just to know if somebody know the person or got any idea of who the person is. If they're not working to the facility, now if they are working to the facility and did what they did to that lady's son, they know they are there wrong, and you know they're not going to be able to work with nobody anymore because that was just violating
everything in the
All
book.
right.
You don't do that. You should
Correct.
help the child back to the nursing home or call the police if you know that he's not able to, handle the situation
Yes,
at
I
the time.
will.
But if he's working at a facility and you know this child and you recorded the child and send it to somebody, well, that person too is in trouble because they're not supposed to do that. That's why people are scared to, when you see Africans to the hospital, you're scared to even give them your name and your date of birth because once something happens, everything is outside. I don't know. Your people go to school, people got jobs, you got family to feed, and people just act dumb all the time. I don't get that. But Shada can sue this facility because they're supposed to teach on elopement and wandering. They're supposed to. It's illegal. She can sue and she will make good money. It's not about 1 million, 2 million. They got lawyers here that will take those things for those people. Trust and believe. It don't have to be her. My second thing, my third thing was y'all talking about closing the facility. It may not only be OVA. If there's a continuous
Thank
things that been happening
you.
to that particular facility,
Yes.
okay? If that thing that keep happening and people keep on wondering and then not maybe it's lack of low staffing and stuff like that, that's something that the group who have to deal with is supposed to work on that because when they still get to know about it, it will continuously they can close that group room down. If it's just one or two, maybe today it happened, they can find them a very big fine, and they will have to go back to that elopement and wandering teaching to make sure all staff is on deck. But if it's
Exactly.
something that is
That I
continuous, just say
agree
God
with.
forbid, he was gonna God forbid, not he or somebody else was gonna die or something, they're gonna close that nursing home that instantly. You see, when people get bad sores, when people got pressure ulcer from you not changing it and they only bad for a long time, that's also a form of neglect. And people can get how you say it, people can get sued, building can get closed down for that. It's not something we should be saying, oh, she can't sue because she's not gonna get money. Well, she's gonna have money because that was neglect. They neglected him, and that's how he was all the way on that road. She got a very good kid. And whoever sent the video to where the girl then, if that person knows about or works at that facility, they're gonna lose their job. And they're gonna be on a record because that was they violated HIPAA law. Finish with that. You're not supposed to do that. I don't care how you and somebody beefing. You should respect your job, respect the policy, and respect the child you're working with. You can't do that to people. That was just wrong all over. So that's why I came here to say. It's not about the money the person gonna get sued. That facility
Exactly.
is gonna get sued. I don't care if it can be only 200,000 insurance they got. Whatever money she go for, the lawyer gonna take it out of them because they got rules, they got teaching about those stuff. Before you open any group home, any nursing home, you have to do the wandering and the elopement teaching to every staff member, even abuse. If you know you can't work with the person too much for you, that's why they got staff and they got a lot. You have to be the facility or the group will have to be fully staffed for event or stuff like that. So it's not an excuse. It was wrong. We know what go on this Facebook with people insulting each other and all that. I know it's not right. But you going to that extent or sending a video to somebody to post it of a child, if it's just social media thing, if it's just somebody trying to, raise awareness because he was missing, that's legal. Whoever did that video, if they're not working in the facility, it's legal. Maybe he was just trying to raise awareness that, oh, this person is missing. I don't know which group home or which nursing home, and they call the cops and do video. That is legal. We see it all the time on the internet. That's legal. But if the person worked there and they know OVA and they did that to that little boy today, they were wrong. And the facility can get sued. That's all I came here to say. Thank you, Edith.
Thank you, love.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah. So I was not stupid the thing I was saying. Even though I'm seeing it and I'm PCA.
But what you say though, because I done heard so many things today.
Hmm?
Can you start over? What did you say again? Because I done heard so many different things today.
Who, me or the color?
You. No, I agree with the caller. The things you
Yeah, the
heard.
color, the thing the color was saying, and I seen almost the same thing. I said the facility can get sued and
Exactly.
the employee can get fired. That's the two major things that I said.
Okay.
I'm
I'm
focused
joining
on
too. So
Kibala.
yeah, I didn't hear the full conversation because I just joined in, but I
Mm-hmm.
was watching a video earlier too, right? And I'm a Charlotte Robert fan. In the beginning, I was saying that somebody recorded. But if you really look at the video, it looks like I said, I wasn't on when other people were talking. It looked like he wandered into the street and somebody seen him, because the person was asking if you know your mother's number. If somebody that work at the facility, they wouldn't ask you that question. They would
That's
be
what I
trying to
was saying too.
get you
I
back to
agree.
the house. So it looked like maybe another Liberian person seen him on the street in the same Minnesota, and they probably know that's her son, or like I think the lady was saying previously, maybe he was recording for awareness, like maybe to put it out there to see who know this child. But I think it was somebody who seen him probably elope from the house and recorded him. I don't think it was somebody
So
from
if
the
okay, they agree that, right? They agree that screenshot recorded it. How they learn in fake
now.
if the person I know, OVA, if they don't know OVA man, how they got to know
That's
But
what
the
I'm
Kebala?
person was
saying.
African, Edith. You don't think the
Yeah,
person
they're
knew
Liberian, and Charlotte
Charlotte
Roberts is
Robert?
not somebody who's just, not to say she's such, I'm not trying to put her down or bring her higher than what she is, but she's known not just for who she, for the show in the Liberian community in Minnesota.
That person
So,
in that
it,
screenshot, mama, if you look at the environment, it's not on a street. That's
oh, it's
in
not?
if the house, maybe now few
No,
blocks away,
no,
not even
sis,
few blocks, it's still in a residential area.
Okay,
exactly.
It's
if
not
it
a
was
coincidence that Kebala was there. It's not a coincidence that person was there asking. So the person that asking, because you look at the video, the person that asking OVA, and the person recording you.
okay,
Kebala was there.
if it's a
Somebody was there.
awareness the person was trying to do, let's say they said awareness, then how did it learn
They were
in
making it to
Kebala?
see that they are a stranger.
Why it learn in Kebala hand? If the awareness, you do the awareness, you delete the video. So why did they send it to Kebala?
Exactly. Why they send it to her? Somebody
Yeah,
get someone a connection with that facility that work there.
probably somebody seen it that's friends of a friend of a friend. It's like things can pass down to pass down to pass down. That's what I think. I think somebody on the street actually seen this boy that maybe that was Charlotte Roberts'
If that
son,
somebody
because
on the street, the
it
first thing
was
they will do is
it
call
was
the
two
police.
people.
Period.
That's why the man was asking, "Do you know your mother's number?"
Mm-hmm.
I don't think somebody that actually worked at that group home would
That
ask
somebody
him that
man, they were
question.
pretending. If that
Nah,
photo screenshot, the
that's
three
not
are not
that's
coming
not
ask. They
pretending.
know that, but not okay. They're calling the police.
Yeah,
Either
but
It's not a duty to
the
ask them
person
for
th-
their
that
that's
man
not
number.
the
It's the
person
that.
that
police
put
Maybe
it
responsibility.
that would be a thought later on after, but we didn't see the
Yeah.
full
the
video.
person
As
It's
you
that
can
the
see, it
police
put
wasn't the
on the
full
That's
video.
what
responsibility
I was
to
about
ask
The
to
those
say
first,
too.
questions.
even
Was the
even
video
if
complete? Did
okay,
he
if
call
y'all
the
see, if
cops?
you see a child somewhere by himself, the first thing you'll go up to that child and say, "Who are you with? Do you know your mother's number?" Then maybe your next step would be to call the police. But we did not see the full
And Obia wasn't
video.
talking. That should indicate that person, okay,
That's
call the police.
true. That's true too.
who on the group home? Is that a Liberian?
And
It
that
sounded
like
like a
real. That like
Nigerian
real.
guy.
Liberian
It,
guy, right?
no, it sounded he sounded
Either
Nigerian. He didn't
Ghanaian,
sound.
Liberian,
Yeah.
African.
Okay,
African
African.
descendant.
So definitely, so African work at that
Yes.
group home. Somebody
Mm-hmm.
must know Shadow from there, and they know that Shadow's son. You know how many
Mhm.
times she posts her son on social media? That it came
Exactly.
from in-house. I won't lie to
Yeah.
you. It's from
I don't think
in-house.
You
it
see
came from.
somebody, you ask them the first question, he asked Obia money 2 times, Obia not talking, call the police. Why you even
Mhm.
send a video to Charlotte Rabba? Why you not send it to the facility? How you might know say this and that? Because Obia not getting a man no more. That for sure.
Mhm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that's just my input. That's what I watched the video so many times, and when I really looked at it, I'm like, but wait, why is this guy asking him? Do he know his mother number? So that was like a big red flag for me.
Mm-hmm.
All in all, let's just pray Shadow and her daughter handle it, then people learn from this. But as you beefing, just know what lengths you can go at. If the person posts a video or picture on that page and you want to share it, that is total different thing. You cannot put somebody business. That's why I said about that Nigeria man, it was not one, two, three times. And as the other caller said, right, if the people notice that a lot of people have been calling and complaining about that particular facility, then he's going to get in problem with them. But if this is the first time, then he need to put his employee in check and
And
tell them and be
Somebody
and
said
another
it was
thing
serious.
more
is
than
they
one
were trying
person.
to play, they were trying to act, right? First of all, Ovia, you see Ovia like that, Ovia looking at child. Why would you ask Ovia why your man number? ask Ovia,
Because you
who
could
are you, or
they
what's your
say he has a
name?
problem.
What is
That's why
your
I would
They,
ask that. But
name?
well, exactly. They knew that the boy had
So
a
they were
problem.
trying
Maybe like you
to
said,
ask, but they made some of the
in that
scripts.
neighborhood, it might be a residential
It's
neighborhood, and those people in that area know that that particular house
it's a
holds,
group home.
people with disability. It's a group home. So if, of course, if you see somebody in your neighborhood that's walking around that has that type of, presentation, maybe you would approach that. Maybe that person do work in a group home, but maybe not that group home. It's always a
That's
way that
true.
you
It
approach
could have been
somebody.
a neighbor or
Yeah,
something
it's
because
it
it's a
was
house,
always
right?
a
in the
way that you
neighborhood. It's not on the street.
No,
I
that's
don't
what
know
I'm
how the
saying.
the
facility
You know
work.
those group homes be
neighborhood
in a
is a
house.
street. The neighborhood have streets. So in that neighborhood, he was walking on that street.
Yeah,
Hmm.
on the
A neighbor.
street. Yeah, on in the neighborhood, because when you look at it,
Okay,
the
exactly.
cement
A
is like
neighborhood. I live
a
in the neighborhood.
walkway.
You live in the neighborhood, and your neighborhood have streets. So he was walking in the neighborhood. So that
Hmm.
neighborhood have other houses. I don't live in Minnesota. I'm from Jersey, but I don't think that home is just that whole block is filled with group homes. I believe some regular residential houses are in the area, and most of the time when homes are like that in residential areas, they will let everybody in the community know, like, hey, like if someone was to move in your community that has pedophile charges, they let everybody on the block know, like, hey, look, you have a pedophile that lives such and such
Yeah,
area.
that's
I
true.
think they would do the same thing if you had like a boarding home or a group home in that area, because like you said, they are liable to leave the facility. So they would
The
put.
first thing, man, the first thing they get himself up like that. You see a
Mm.
grown man with beard. Why you asking for a man number? Why
You
you ain't
ask
asking
for
for a
the
name?
Because you could
name,
tell
the
he
first
has a
thing, and where
problem,
you coming
Edith.
from, why
That
you
that's that's
borrowing
what
your name.
that's what I'm explaining.
Edith,
Probably
don't
people in the
get
neighborhood
mental
know
illness.
that's a
She think it's a
boarded,
joke.
know that's
Don't give yourself a headache
a
with
group
Edith.
home. That in the beginning I
Edith
thought
is
it was
not
somebody from
serious.
the group home too,
Because
because if that was
Wait,
the
today
case, they
the
would
night, oh, finish up work, I go on susu money, oh. You know that?
have. Yeah. Bye. That's-
I was
Thank
just,
you for allowing me on your
if I
platform.
were and care about it, that she just
Um,
remove that
I
video and
think
reach
she
out to
did.
Ciara.
I think she
Okay.
but it's
They
did.
already on
deleted
the internet
the video,
now.
but it's already late.
She moved the video, but it's all over
But
social media.
somebody
So
in the comments said Crystal says she's the one that saw the video on the internet and she sent it to CR. Is that true, Edith?
Huh?
One commenter said, Crystal says she's the one that saw the video on the internet and she sent it to
That
CR.
Yes.
which internet she saw it on? And I came back
No,
page she saw it on.
Ciara said she didn't even know about
yeah.
the video. That people told her about the video on
Oh,
Facebook.
okay. So that's today. Okay. I thought they meant
No.
from another time. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like if you
Somebody
see
says, I said
someone,
she
they
don't
have
shop
no
on.
shoes on, and you could tell like they have a mental problem, you will ask like
Yeah, they
you
get
don't
asked
even know if
that need not come and
if he
ask you
didn't
why
start
your man
recording
number.
it
How you
until
know that
after
person that
Thank you.
before you see yeah that
No, but
everywhere.
Edith, you don't even know he's probably recorded that stuff. He probably started asking him those questions, then hit the record button.
Right.
You see if you look at the video, right, it looks like, okay, say you want to get your phone to record it, you holding it up, because he didn't like necessarily it's like he started up at his face and then moved down. I don't think that person necessarily meant to show his face because they
No, if
moved
you
down so
listen
quick.
to the
if that
if
was
you listen
if
to the
that was something
recording,
that was
there's another
somebody
person
wanted to
on
do
the
something
side
out
that
of
sounds like
spite.
a woman.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, what
somebody
I'm
said
saying,
that.
if that's something that somebody wanted to do out of spite or
Yes,
hate or vengeance,
it was
they would have kept.
intentional.
Listen, they would have kept it in his face to really make fun of him, but it wasn't really in his
No,
face
I
to me.
disagree with you. Then why he shared the video? If he did it on a good intention,
No, no,
why he share it?
I'm not necessarily say the person did it in good
They
intention,
show some part of your face so Charlotte can be convinced
but
it's
it
her
it
son.
was quick. Oh,
I think
okay.
the best way to clear
Yes.
this, Kay needs to tell who sent her that video. Was it the person that recorded it, or did she get it from someone else?
That's
Like,
what
was it
that's what
sent
I
K
around
Bala
was
say,
everybody?
according
thinking.
to K Bala, K said they are the screenshot that were asking of your question that the screenshot send it to her or that the screenshot send it to Charlotte Baba. So you want to tell
So
me
the
that Obi
person
gave
that
my
recorded it,
information, you
she
gave my
knows the
Facebook name.
person. So
You know, my
basically,
last thing before I go, that video was not taken in good intention. The person took that video to gossip.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
Hmm.
hmm,
Because if they wasn't for gossip, they won't share the video.
Yeah.
So either I see you tomorrow for my tobosoye.
Okay, my love.
I love you, baby. Bye.
It said he showed his feet on purpose. Yeah, that part it do look like that he showed his feet on purpose.
That's so sad. Really, really sad.
Hi, how you doing?
Hi.
Okay.
Hi.
Yeah. Either for you, you are very smart. You're not slow like other people. You understand what I mean, right?
Don't gonna let John Robert cost me here.
No, I
John say acting slow
said you
today.
are very smart, man. You're not the other people. You know what happened, right? I expecting people to say, I expecting Liberian women to say the dramatic we doing. We need to avoid cheering. You
Yeah.
know what they did over there, right? That video is somebody that hit Charlotte Robert
Hmm.
and they went in our group home and they want to act because they already knew that people that went in our went in nursing home, right? We're not allowed to videotape. So they just pretending showing his face, but all that stuff they did over there. It's just bad, but it's just that that little boy too said he got problem. He got problem. He if that's somebody that got sense, right? I'm not saying he ain't got sense, but he's supposed to. I don't know. I don't know how to put it, but that whole video thing, right? It's somebody that hit shadow robber. We shouldn't sugarcoat anything here.
But she ain't care making plan. What is that somebody that hit? She ain't care making plan. Care no say she gets somebody in her facility that working there.
I feel like Kay had that video for a while.
I think so
Mm-hmm.
too.
No, but
I
if
feel
we
like
have
I feel like
problem,
she had if she
if we have problem
if
with people,
Charlotte would
right?
say something like
We
that,
need to.
I'm not saying
I'm
it's right.
sorry.
She
Go
was
ahead.
saving it for a rainy day.
She
She
was
had that
saving it
video for some
for a
time.
rainy day. I feel like she had that video for a while.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
No, but if we have problem with people, right, we just need to forget about the kids instead of avoiding the kids because they are innocent. That's how I see it.
But who cussed two kids first?
You don't forget about who caused care first. The thing you won't fire back at your enemy. Be careful how you fire it back because you could put yourself in trouble. Like the whole scenario here.
All I say is it's better for you to use your
But Kate
mouth.
not
You
going
could beat
to
people
get in
with
trouble for that video. Y'all do know that, right? It would be the group home, regardless if she posted it. So that's why I said who's disrespected who kids first. Because I mean, I feel like if you cuss me, I mean, I go below the belt. That's just me.
I mean
Not saying that it's right.
if it's taken far enough,
Yeah,
maybe Kay
it
can
seemed
get in
like it was
trouble.
taken far
If
enough.
she if Kay make can get in trouble is like it's technically bullying.
Yeah, that's what I said.
It's
Cyberbullying.
cyberbullying and that's a crime.
But if
And
she say it's
OVA,
cyberbullying, they would now see all the stuff Charlotte Robert
it's
posts.
not necessarily towards Charlotte, it's towards OVA. So Charlotte will represent OVA because he's
Hmm.
not able to represent himself.
Do you think it would be considered cyberbullying because he has a
Yeah, of course.
disability? Because
Even if he didn't have a disability, if they were doing it in intent to make fun of him, yes, it's cyberbullying. They could have just been showing his feet.
yeah, but this is where I said a contradiction come in because she posts about people all the time and their kids. So wouldn't it be the same thing? Like
I
you
mean,
said something
These
about
people
I
mine, I
she
guess
said something
if like
about
posting.
yours.
if names and pictures are included, I
Okay,
think so. But if it's
yeah,
indirect,
I see that.
this one is
That's
direct.
true. That's true.
Like you can see her child,
Yeah,
that's her child.
that's
But
true.
if Charlotte puts things like that little pig or
Hmm.
that little dog or that little cat,
Yeah,
it's not necessarily saying John, Peter, Mary, Paul.
that's true. I didn't
You understand?
even think about it like that. That's just hearsay. You're right. Because she didn't post a picture
Mama
or
K daughter
anything.
has disability. Mama K couldn't sue Charlotte
Either,
But
because Mama K daughter in
see the thing
Africa.
is,
Am I lying?
either, if I have problem with you right now, what that have to do with your kids?
we miss
Hmm?
we under,
That that that
we know you're right, but
that just
we're just saying,
evil.
you know.
The thing the main focus on the case today is with the law. It's with the law.
Somebody just need to go to jail
It's
before
with
we
the
learn.
law. And this have to do with the law. It's not about the Facebook drama. You cause my daughter, you put in my child, this and that.
And then the
Can the
sad
law
part,
be
like
involved
Charlotte
in
said
cases
earlier
like this?
today,
Yes.
with children or people like in that situation, to find a home for them is very hard. A lot of people in that situation bounce from place to place, and like she said earlier today, he got a lot of stability and a lot of like alignment. He has a schedule and he works on a schedule now, and they did that for him. For her to just jump out and take him out of that home, it would be like a start over for OVA. So she has to think twice. Either force for that person to get fired if they're still in there, or for that person license to be taken away. But she has to really think if she want to take that boy from where he's at, because that's like his home. He knows those people. He's been there for 8 years, like she said. So that's something for her to really think about,
That Jimmy
because
cussing us out.
that's her child's comfortability that comes into play too.
Okay, well, guys, thank you for having
Jimmy,
me.
that
I have to
cussing
go.
stink petty.
Cause I want to know why this person just keep being on my name. Like what? Why my opinion got your stink pennies in a
Oh,
bunch?
God, I'm sorry to you.
She said I said that
Okay.
Charlotte posted their kids. I said I never said that. I literally asked.
Yeah, I'm not backing her or defending her, but
Charlotte
I
posting
haven't.
people okay, and you get right to sue. Why you not sue? You can sue if you think that it reach to go to
The
court.
only time that I did see her post somebody kids was between her and Seiji. When her and Seiji was going at it, she used to post Seiji daughter being pregnant. Seiji daughter, her daughter when her t-shirt was wet. I remember that, but it was like a back and forth thing. But that's the only person I really saw her like post their kid's picture, Seiji's daughter, when it was going back and forth with the pregnancy thing.
She
But
post my own daughter too. She post my children in Africa. She posted it. But
oh,
they are going to war. Yeah, she
yeah,
post. Yeah, she
I
posted my.
missed that one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, Edith,
I
I
remember
just
Mama
realized
K's
something.
situation.
Cerise is English, right?
Series.
Yeah.
I
Cause this girl
Series, no, not English. Series like American.
like
American
American, right?
accent. Yeah.
Okay, I even had it wrong. This one that's cussing me, they said my fake series. So I thought they was talking about colloqua. I had it mixed up. No, they just
Hello,
so they
Edith.
saying
Series
I'm
like
not American.
American accent.
No, so what this person saying is I'm not American. I'm being fake.
Mm.
Hello, Edith.
Good for them.
It's just funny.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh my god.
thank
Yeah,
you
no,
for
I'm not
this.
saying that Seiji didn't post. I'm sorry, I was reading the comments. I'm not saying that Seiji didn't post CR kids too. I was saying it was a back and forth thing. We were talking about if CR ever post anybody's child, and I said yes. It was that time when her and Seiji was going back and forth, but it was a back and forth thing. Seiji will post, she will post, she will post, Seiji will post.
Apart from the posting, the allegation that she said that could be a good lawsuit. But the individual and the man or the pa or the family member, they say no, they will cause back. And they cause back, but that could be a good lawsuit because that is a child.
Defamation of
And that
character
is
and
sexual
bullying.
I don't think
allegation.
nobody should even be talking about lawsuit though when everybody cussing each other.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the parents say no, we'll not sue you. I won't sue my daughter, not this, my daughter, they'll cause your own, but they cause them back. So what you coming to do? Nothing there to come say, oh no, this and that. It's not about karma, it's about you doing the right thing and you decide not to do the right thing to fire back.
Hello, Edith.
Mm?
Thank you very much for this topic. Everything you said, you are 100% correct. The first thing, the person who did the recording, whether it was stranger, whether it was passerby, whether it was staff member, the recording should have then it shouldn't have taken place at the first thing. It was never supposed to take place.
Mm-hmm.
Because seeing the person, you know very well the person is a vulnerable person. So there should be
Mm-hmm.
no recording. Everybody is blaming Charlotte did this, Charlotte did that. Charlotte. You don't forget Liberian people, if it has a father, if the father can choose to take out a lawsuit against whoever is responsible for that. It don't
Hmm.
have to be Charlotte. He has a father who loves him. The father can
Yeah, that's true.
say, facility, I put my son here, I brought my son here, and this is what happened. Why? His father can run after it. Shadow can be nowhere to be found in the picture. His father can take every responsibility to take legal action against the facility or whoever. So people keep blaming Charlotte do this, Charlotte do that. I don't have problem with nobody. I don't know Charlotte. Never met her before. But if he has a father who can fight his kids, the video shouldn't have taken
She
place at all. Whether it
recorded
was 10 years
Seji daughter
ago,
and posted
15
Seji to
years
action.
ago,
And
there
she
should be
decided not to
no
take any
video.
action. So what are you fighting her battle for? The person decided not to take action. If you feel you were against your daughter right, you could take action, but you decided not to take action. Instead, you are sending people to go beat the
So
individual.
far,
So
I
that
think
one are your business.
So far, I think so far, I think you the smartest one among it because you always come up with things with logic. You always come up with sense. You see beyond the picture, but everybody come with emotions and feelings because everybody, oh, you do this, so my enemy, I don't like you, but I will click with you
You
there
post
because I won't go
my
against
child in
somebody.
certain kind of way that is not right. I get right to sue you. If I not sue you, and then you post my own child, okay, if I post your child in certain kind of way, it's not right against the law. You get your right to sue me. You say you not sue me, and you post my own child in certain kind of way, I get right to sue you. And if I sue you, I win. I would if they want to do. I mean, I win. And just because I post your child, say you're not doing nothing, doesn't mean that when you post my own, I shouldn't say I'm not doing nothing. And that's it. Okay, one person dropped. Who said they
So
wanted to come
wait,
on Matu?
the when people be posting her kids on the regular with insults, is it not the same thing?
Matu is saying I'm bringing you. Go restart your phone. So that's it. Matu, two pages. Okay, adding the other one. Matu, that you, right?
Yeah, it's me. Can I say something about the whole bullying people, children, and stuff like that? I'm just gonna
Mm-hmm.
be honest. I
Mm-hmm.
feel like everybody is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Kids should be off the floor, point blank. Period. Nobody should insult anybody, kids. But the thing with we Liberians is we got too much sympathetic mind. Like you shut in your mouth and do what you're supposed to do because this is a country that we live in and you got rights. You know, they got laws and they got lawsuits that you can do. You want to go back. Y'all keep talking about CG dollar and other people dollar. Like Edith just said, you know what? I applaud you tonight, Edith, because with all the beef you and that lady got going on, you can still stand and speak your truth when your truth is needed to be. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like you're not a biased person. With the whole topic, you are going to be like the other people that I see, you are going to be saying, "Oh yeah, it was right," because people be
That's
post
true.
because you be posting people children, but you standing and speaking your truth because you know it wasn't right, and that's a good human being
Yeah.
that going to do stuff or say stuff like that. You understand what I'm saying? Regardless of what two of y'all have going on. And secondly, we should start saying she posted what's her name? What's the other lady name? Daughter, and then they post the other person's child, and they post the other person's child. First of all, if somebody posts my child in a way that I don't like, I have to be quiet and do what I have to do silently. I don't have to come on Facebook and respond to you. If even I come on Facebook to respond to you, I'm not gonna do what you did to my child. I'm just gonna tell you to stop. And if you continue, I know what to do. But if you go back and then bully my child and do the same thing because all of them bullying each other children and do the same thing to my child and you think that is right, okay then. The both of you are just fighting. So people should stop. The whole Ovia thing is different from what happened between she and Seiji or who the other person, I don't know whoever else tried to be doing this stuff too. It's not it's a whole different scenario. We're just saying this because we have to educate ourselves too because there's a lot of people that is in a group home,
Mm-hmm.
not only our kids. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
my daughter will come talk to you later.
Okay. Another instant, right? Let's say the person that own the group home, the person that own the group home that the person that own the group home that their sister Charlotte beefing with. You think that person get right to even get information about Charlotte child to their sister to fight by Charlotte? No, they don't. That's just common
It's
sense. You know,
not
yet
right, but
you know, yeah, they
who says
saying
they
I say
won't
mini,
do
mini,
it?
money, but
We
they got a lot of people
do
stealing
a
in
lot of
America
things
here.
that we
But you
know.
were just start stealing, and you the one they track and catch,
As
and
a
now you
human
the one can.
being, we do a lot of things
Oh,
that we know that's not right, but we still do it. People will still
Everybody,
do it, even though they know it's
the
not right.
thing is, a lot of people are hypocrites, and everybody act like they would do something different when they won't. That's the truth. Oh, oh, somebody said something.
Hello?
Hmm?
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah?
I just feel like everyone is being a hypocrite on this. If the
Huh?
guy was doing a wellness check, he should have called the police. He did not call the police. He should have called the police. How did he know Charlotte email on Facebook for him to send it to Charlotte inbox? He sent a video to Charlotte inbox. That's what Kebala said. So this whole thing is a setup. But I know Charlotte be laughing at the bank. And everyone is talking about Seiji. Do you know how many homes Seiji destroyed? Do you know how many people found message you post on Facebook? Oh my God, you guys need to stop being fake.
Who is talking?
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God, y'all funny. Can't
Characters.
even respond because it's too funny. Oh, oh, did they end? Who was that? I can't even say what I needed to say. Um, okay, they came back.
Yeah.
Okay, no, that's not the same one.
That person who came on, changing that voice. Okay, Edith. Edith.
Eh? Eh?
Oh no, I got a little
They
message
said, "Ma, your voice cannot hide, so just talk."
for Ella B. Sheru. Ella B. Sheru, because you and myself
Ma,
today, you see it?
I'm not seeing it. I'm not getting for what the question you get
The one, I want to tell you, Ella B. Sheru, this is Marie. And I say you plenty pictures in your inbox.
They
You
cause me
doing
more than they
great.
cause that Abby was causing me. They
Ma,
cause
I
me more
get
than
time for Ella B. Sheru.
eh?
Ella B. Sheru, guess what? The sad part about the thing is, you showing yourself. I can make play with ghosts. I can make play with dead body. I can make play with somebody I don't know. When you call yourself man with boss, I don't need you. Because if I'm concerned right now that you man beyond this page. When you call yourself man, come out, show yourself. That everything you talking, you know me already. I'm not afraid of nobody. Anybody that talk to me, I answer to them. But how will I answer to you? I don't know you. But I one thing I come and tell you, except I'm not under the anointed of David Oyelebo. Except I'm not winner. Except my case is not different. But you will see the bad luck that will go beyond you. You tell
But
people know you'll
Mario,
be
when I
causing a
cause the
boyfriend.
person that you swearing in it, that's
No,
so
I
yeah.
just tell him because he rude. Now I know my cousin, but because he calls me. I just tell him, I tell time for Ella be Sheru. The two tell me, say, you calls me, and you been it. I just want to tell you, Ella be Sheru. I tell you, you're going to do better. Go search. No, but you need to tell that bitch. I need to tell you. You will not even know the things that will happen to you. You will be confused. You will see, except I'm crown woman. Yourself, you'll be exposed. And the day you got exposed, like that will deal with you. He just tell you. You think he put the picture and you don't let me go fuck Andrew again tonight. And I be sharing tonight. I go fuck Andrew. I just coming
Hey,
for
you
out.
know, the 80
No,
horse mama.
no, no, it's husband. I'm my husband too. That free thing. Because I wouldn't let get to tell me so I gotta give them something every day to talk about. So I be sharing tonight again. I'm fucking Andrew Moses. Okay? So you can get more things to talk about, bitch. You can be putting my picture up. Bring your wife. Let me see her. Bring yourself. Nobody know you anyway, so I ain't got time to waste. That's why I text you more pictures and video in your inbox. Go and post them. You see that picture? Either that one on your page yesterday, right? When my hair was like that. That's why you gotta go tell, go
I
post
watch
her. Bring
the
your wife.
video over to see you because you know when
No,
you on, I don't see you.
nobody on a page. And I be sharing, you
Apply
already
and I
know I'm a
be sure
beautiful
on my
woman.
page. I don't really know for him that.
I'm a
I don't see anything.
beautiful
Oh, so
woman.
it's a him, Edith? You
Eh?
confirming? It's a
Whether
him?
he or she, man, I consider them a transgender. I black the transgender. I can see them.
Me that he,
I
that
black
he,
it.
that Nunu Bar.
Unless somebody
And I be
send me
sharing,
something
I'll be
important
the
and go there.
last
I
person.
black it.
I,
Person send
Marie, will be the last
me.
person. I ain't got time for you. I don't be waste my time.
If
The
it
matter
cost
of
me
fact, I
more
don't
than the
know
cost
you.
that Rawa gave me, then with him. It cost me more than the cost that Abby gave me, then with
But
him.
who you
Other than that,
causing,
man.
sir? Who you causing?
Okay.
Look at that bitch here.
But Edith, where you going tonight?
I run like a man, Nunu girl.
Oh.
I think your part know
So my
you.
talking to
I'll
go
go
so
on your pages there. I'll go on your
It's gonna
pages
be
there
what
and I
of
will
nice.
your
see
family
you there. I will deal with your
responsible for me.
asses. I run like your man, Nunu girl. I honor her and you. Damn. better go. Your committee, your part know you. I'll go your pictures there and see you. Now, it'll be sure nobody know. We know it'll be sure. I'll be sure go put my picture there or go put more up. And I post more pictures again. Go take it. Go post them. That's time for you. Your life busy. Like you a full-time job you doing. Posting all day. All the courses you know, course on the Facebook, yeah. What he gave you? Nothing. He gave you nothing. You know what to what today. So what happened now? They know who put over a video or
And the
something.
person coming to Papa, you come in, make it take because
Give
you're
you
the
a whole
person you not
transcript.
Who?
Ballah.
Oh, I came by that day
Yeah, I can.
because I want to work. But what you came by that take it from?
Mm.
I know that came by that post, but who gave it to her?
They say that screenshot give it to her.
But the stranger will be in trouble now.
But they will
The
find exactly who it is. All they have to do is trace the IP number on the
Everybody will be
phone.
sitting here
you
and be
know
a
who
lying
will get in
Marie
trouble?
insult.
The
The
person
post that Marie insulting, Marie said the post insulted me and her. So why would Anna allow Marie to do that?
eh?
Sheru, Marie talking to Marie said Sheru calls me and her. I said me and here. Like I said, like this is my boy.
But who he
And here.
cross? My who is just talking about my sweet thing now. He just talking about me sleeping with Andrew, this and that, posting. Who got time? That be showing them my picture yesterday when I was in the salon doing my hair.
I said
You
I
know
knew cause
what?
the person me. Either loving to marry me, her children are with her. She baby
My
teller.
own,
She can see her friend cows. The other one, I care. I
my
live in
own.
life.
But then either I need to be there YouTube because my own course part time with Ena. They want Andrew Beneda. It'll be talking. I thought that be sure we're going to bring new course in instead.
She
But I
not
see
causing
it.
what? So she not causing. She just telling me she won't cause it to us. I don't care.
I
She's
say
swearing
anything
for
that be
Pharaoh.
sure will bring on again. You please find different thing to tell me. Marie go to school. Marie sleeping with Andrew. Marie Andrew knew you 40 years ago. I
Maria,
tell
other
you.
people saw two other people were here. Let them say what they have to say. Just be on, you won't be on, be on.
I,
Oh, that's all.
I even forgot though. Where
You, you're listening here.
who was that person that came up with that voice?
Yeah, Marie.
No,
No, that
no,
mean,
the
oh,
page, no, the
that mean
page
the
before.
page drop before I come on. I mean,
Oh, I was on the phone with my friend. I wasn't paying attention.
We wanna see
I
who's
ain't
behind
teaching
that
y'all
voice.
topic though. I ain't teaching no topic. Y'all stay on your OVA
Nobody
topic.
nobody commenting in the comments for us to start
So
talking.
why did K Bala put the video down if she was, brave enough to put it up? I don't
Is it down
understand
though?
that.
Yes, she
Yeah,
took
she
it down.
took it down.
Mm.
She just took it down in the evening.
But why she took it down? Let it stay there because she said they were not going to do nothing to her. That somebody sent it to her. So she's supposed to leave it there. She called herself woman enough.
Exactly.
Working the health feed and hip hop right there. They say anything you see, everybody is reporter, you gotta report. So
Somebody say that voice for a little voice. You see the female voice, say that a little voice.
everybody was working to groom in Minnesota, you come here. Who are working to groom?
So my question, okay. My question I want as I asked the person today, right? They said it's not a facility, it's probably a house where they have more than 4 people living there.
Yeah, but
I,
not
I,
groom,
I
not the
did
groom and
I
looking.
did I did an overtime before at a facility in Dallas here with my job. My job sent me there to pick up some shift. Because this is the question I was asking. If they know Ophir can leave the house, why they don't put something way or where Ophir can reach? Then they say, oh, the person say, oh no, they can't pressing the client there, they can't keep them pressing, they can't do the one. I said no. Because even the facility I wanted to do overtime, before you enter that code, when the client
No.
then leave it out, they say it's against the law, they cannot do that. I say, so that means every time they'll be looking out to see a client run away. So you educate me on that one.
No. You know how groom and looking in Minnesota, yeah? It's like a house. That somebody they will go buy the house and there's now 4 bedroom, 5 bedroom. It
Mm-hmm.
depends the amount of rooms are in a house. Then they will put 4 clients in there. Have 4 clients, so it depends their condition. So now it can be 1A with that, sometimes it can be 2. If they get any violent person or if they get anybody, they get the right to go outside like they living in their home. You know what I'm saying? Like if you get your own room, that's how group home work here. Most group home.
But
That
obviously,
you can't.
not allowed to go outside though by himself though, right? Am
Yeah,
I?
he not allowed, but maybe the person that was working that day, the person was probably paying attention, doing medication or doing
Yeah.
something.
Or maybe
It
they
not
had one
happen.
person working there, they was
Yeah, sometimes I
understaffed.
want a,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes I want a can be taking care of 4 residents, 4 clients. Sometimes I 2A, depends the resident and their condition or whatever the list. So I don't know about the groom over here in, but the groom I've been working to, and I taking of 4 clients before by myself. And all of them,
So the
they can do
question
things.
is, you understand my question, right?
Yeah,
Okay, they say they can restrain the client from going outside. But
yeah.
before you enter somebody who you have to point someone a call, the door will not be open. So how of you came back?
Now I don't know now. Maybe that's the problem because the call can be to the door. And under the employee they will get the password. You can get
The
out, but
password, yes,
you can't
the
go in.
password. So how of you go back?
Come on, and they call, and they say maybe they call police before they worker came outside and take it back in.
Maybe he went back there himself too.
So
I
that
mean,
mean
he know the
so
house.
that mean the place is not protected. Because anybody can just enter the house like that. It have to be locked.
No, but now inside they were interview. Now
No,
inside you were
I mean
outside
forget about the
already.
outside owner. Forget about the outside owner.
Yeah.
My point here is if they got client like room around, they're supposed to have some kind of safety on that door. That's my point.
Some of them can get alarm that when the resident go outside, you will hear the
Exactly. The
sound.
two have some kind
Yeah,
of safety.
yeah. But I don't know. It depends. Maybe I don't know because some
Yeah.
groom they will put certain thing on the resident foot, and when they go to the door, I don't know. But the person, the thing what I know, the person that record that video and send it to Kebala, number one, that the person will get in trouble. I know what kind of trouble Kebala will get in, but I only know about the person that recorded that video and send it to Kebala.
Edith, read
I
this
hope,
She,
one comment. Say,
Charlotte,
say, say
the
Ballah.
person who recorded the video, the person who sent it to Charlotte, the group home, all of them can get in trouble.
yeah, everybody,
So
yeah, but
even if Charlotte don't want to go for the group home, she could go for K Bala,
No,
whosoever
you can go
sent
for
the video to her.
you go for the big fish.
Yeah, but of course, yeah. But I'm just saying she's liable to sue all 3 or 4, whoever's involved. Everybody could get it.
mhm.
The thing I wonder is, and I'm just asking because I really don't know, can someone be sued if the person recording it was saying, hey, what's your number? Do you know who your mom is? Or whatever they said in the video. So if it whoever recorded it, even if they were being malicious, they still technically was saying all the right points to make it seem like they were saying these things out of concern.
That's a groom man. You asking for a man number.
He's not a grown man, Edith. This man can't function on
You can't
himself.
function
I mean, by
well. So
himself.
why not asking for his name?
Edith, if I was to see your daughter running
You say my
somewhere low,
daughter, she's
I
a
would ask,
child.
I would
She's a
ask, did he
child.
know
Hope you
your
get beer on
but
you. You're
he
not
has
asking. So they trying to play the
because
script right,
he
but they
has
didn't
a
go right.
child's mind. He's not fully developed.
Yeah, but you're not asking for their man number. That's to tell you that everything in that video it was scripted. It was planned.
I'm not denying
Yes.
that. I'm just saying technically, if you see a special needs person, you can ask them like, hey, do you
What
have
is
your
your
mom's
name?
number?
Where are you
Anything.
from?
Even if
Now
you
where your
ask
man
their
number?
name and where
How
they
you
from,
even
what
know
is
they
that
get
going
man?
to do?
How do
What
you
is that
even
going to
know
do if you
they
ask
got
them
a
what's your
mother?
name?
How do you even know they got a mother or a father? What is your name? Where are you from? And then you get the police involved. The police will take it from there. Asking them for their man name, where your man name, where your man number. How you know they get man that they living with their man?
Everybody has a
No,
mama.
not everybody.
That person know exactly what they were doing,
They
Edith.
know it. That's why I say they know exactly what
The
they
I'm
will
not
do.
person know
saying that
what
the
they were
person
doing.
didn't know what they was doing,
They
but
were
I
playing
just
for
feel so
Ala
like
OVA and they know what they were doing. The person know Kebala. And Kebala said nothing gonna happen. She waiting for them to go sue her. Man, go watch and see. Mhm. And they say Charlotte about to can be causing people children. And so when they reach to the court now, and the judge, my own LB share roughly telling you already. I know nothing. I'm going back to school. So I don't know what the judge was saying. I need to go register myself next week to the GD. But LB share, you need to show me which school I'll go to because I already in my 40. What the 40-year-old people school at? I don't even know which school I'll go to in the Minnesota. LB share, please show me where to go, Papa. Mm. How about you talking set? You need to show me where to go. I'm not doing my 60 hour. I don't know if I will still get strength to go to school. I don't know that. I leave people with the school in there. They play now. Oh, if notice will be telling me, Marie, make sure those kids you get. If you go to school, all you need to tell me, I gotta be sharing. My own school time, feeling passing long time.
I want a pencil sharpener. They are pencil sharpeners. Ooh, I have the plan.
Because anybody can go back to school. No, I can't go back. Oh, not anybody. Oh, somehow we got time. Anybody can just go to any school. So where I supposed to go? So tell me. I'm too old now. You want me to go to Park Center High School or Maple Grove High School? So I can take the same bus with my children there. Oh. Go to school, go to school. Everybody don't know book. The few they give you a cousin, Amy say, Amy, now go to school. Man say, I go to school. I just, but living my soft life, I be sharing. Let me driving home. I just coming from out with my kids, come from having dinner and going home, driving my nice car. Tomorrow, we got a party to go to.
What's up, Edith?
Okay.
How you guys doing?
Good.
Uh, Marie was talking. Go ahead. I'll let you
No,
finish.
the person, the quiet man, they're not talking,
Oh,
they're not to say. I be sure
okay.
I make it play with small small. So when you get into talk, they are show one. I be sure with myself, make it play me a ghost.
You and LIB shade room,
But I go in home. I go in make plenty video, make in bars. Fuck, you put plenty video of me. So I looking cute a few days already.
So my thing with this whole thing, at the end of the day, it was fucked up for whoever recorded OV. It was messed up because when that lady said this is Charlotte Roberts' son, right? If you know that was Charlotte Roberts' son, why you didn't call Charlotte? Or, if you didn't have her number is always on her page. You could have contacted the mother.
And one of the argument, I'm cutting you off for
Hmm.
one of the argument they said today,
It's my too.
they said case said or
Hmm.
case said
Under
Charlotte was being dramatic today. She was pretending because the person sent her the video. I said, first of all, there is no way Charlotte must have seen that video or day
Right.
before or two before and can't start pretending like that.
yeah.
She will do, we already know the kind of person we're dealing with. She will not
Hmm.
pretend like that. It's impossible.
Right. Right.
So it would be that the person sent a video to her, but if you're not friends with somebody, if you
Hmm.
send me anything, I will not see it. Even if I go to my spam, I will not see it. I have to go on your page
Hmm.
and go in your inbox before I will see any conversation between us. So they agree,
Right.
they send a video to Charlotte, but Charlotte didn't see the video prior to this morning. That's not true. I don't agree. She didn't see that video.
Right.
She called to them for it today and
Right.
wanted
Because
to see
if
it today.
right, if she had seen that video a long time ago, trust and believe, she would have took an action towards it.
Yeah,
So it was today that
that
she saw the
she
video,
saw it yet. It was today.
because if you see a child like that who's not in the right frame of mind, all you had to do was call the police. You know what I'm saying? The police could have came over there and ask OV, what's your name? You know what I'm saying? OV will say his name.
Mm-hmm.
And then they can take him where he's supposed to be at and return him back to the group home. You see what I'm saying? And then the group home will contact the mother and tell, do like an incident report or something like that.
Or
But at the
if you
end,
don't know whether he's from a group home, they should call the police. Am I lying?
they should call the police.
Exactly.
Exactly.
When you
Right.
sending video to the man for
Because that's like if you have somebody who has the Alzheimer's, right? Alzheimer's patients, they leave the house, they
no,
walk
I am
around,
not
they
to
don't.
distant Facebook. Don't post distant Facebook. Certain message, then it don't go to your message request. So some people not send me message. I check my message request. It's not there. I have to go on their page and go in their inbox.
Oh yeah, I have to do that too
Yes, you
sometimes
have
with
to
some people
do
too.
that. Some
That's
people not
true.
send me message. I say I check my message request. I can see
Mhm.
it. I have to go on their page and go in their inbox before I see it. Yes.
Mhm. Yep. Yep. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Yeah. Thank you, my love. You
So and
cannot see
then like
everything, man. Trust me.
yeah, and then everything when you look at the whole scenario, right? Everything was already planned in line. Okay. So you coming and asking somebody who's not in the right frame of mind,
For
you
that
asking
man.
me what's your name? He come on now, how you think he's gonna respond to you? And then the lady, you over there, you if you are a mother, you saying, oh, this is Charlotte Roberts' son. Contact Charlotte Robert. You have her number. Her number is on her page. You could have contacted the mother and told the mother would have called the group home and said, oh, while my son is out there, you know what I'm saying? Then the group home will be aware. But no matter what, if you see somebody on the street, even if they have Alzheimer's or whatever, the police should be the right people to call. The police
Mm-hmm.
should have been your number one priority.
Mm-hmm.
But if when you and then how the hell so the what her name K Ballah, she knew those people. She knew what they were planning and everything. She knew those people. So they sent the lady. I feel like it was the lady that sent that video to K Ballah, and then K Ballah, she kept that video for a long time because this is the thing, right? Charlotte Roberts need to stop bringing these people around her circle too much and get them too comfortable around her, because you never know what people's intentions are towards your children. Some people come, they love you, but some people are there to wait for your downfall. Not everybody's gonna love your kids more than you do, no matter
No,
what.
how you call it? Mantu. Mantu.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, we will say, forget about bringing her in their space. Sometimes flower tone, it can be okay. You know, when you beefing with somebody, they will not say nice thing. But when you beefing back, when you shooting shot back, you have to be careful. Because Charlotte too, she did the same thing to this individual. But her own, she was smart enough not to go against the law. You understand? She was smart enough not to go against the law. So
You
what
said the series.
somebody she has said to she I hurt some people. She wanted me, she hurt me, and I
No,
hurt her back.
she have hurt.
I
No, you
hurt
see,
her back.
but
So yeah.
but you see how you guys fight, right? When she come for your kids, you go for her kids. Y'all take pictures from her
Mhm.
profile, you'll post it, and she take pictures from your profile and post it.
I'll talk
But
about my
it never went beyond like this. They're talking about me or my series. You know what I'm saying? But y'all fight like that, but it never came to this point. Never. So
Oh yeah.
if you don't know how to fight somebody, just don't be in the beef. Just don't fight with the person. But you thinking that by you doing that you're gonna hurt her, you really hurting yourself in the process of it.
For your mom.
Yeah.
For your mother did.
What is it?
oh yes, so my man brought my flower. My people. Somebody asked me, either you marry? I said, Tina, my Vietnam will be putting up place. Go, they marry my man brought my flower. I will open it tomorrow and set it up. My
So
mother's day.
yeah, so when it comes to like investigation, they're gonna investigate because she was the one that posted the video. So
And I'm
if they come to
giving it on myself.
investigation, if it comes to investigation, they're gonna investigate K Bala, and then they're gonna ask her to prove all the people name that was in that video, and she will have to prove those people name that was in the video as well.
even let's say that screenshot, right? Let's say that screenshot. A screenshot, okay. I don't know the person. I see them roaming around. I can go live and call the police. And, because sometimes police them too, they can make mistakes. And, they can do the one to the client. They can do the one to
Edith,
the
hold
person.
on. I never said Edith posted. I mean, Ciara posted Edith's
Ciara not post
children.
my case. Forget about
I
that person.
think
Ciara posted my
okay,
twins. I get a
okay,
screenshot. The one I in
okay.
Liberia. The first time she myself started beefing. The first time doing the Star Wars, she posted my children. And what I did, I posted her own back. I posted her own back. So now come and say, oh no, this and that. The fact that she did things to me and I did it back to her, and I come in here her say, oh, you been posting. No, I retaliate. That's it. She posted my case before. She had posted other people's case before. And the reason she said she not posting other people's case because certain now she said, oh, Facebook get some law. When you be posting other people's case, you be posting people's case now in to do the black is but she been posting, so that's not the point. The point is getting the law involved. In the case here, it's the law. We're not talking about Facebook beef and things.
Exactly.
We're not talking about
Exactly. We're talking about the
the
law.
law.
We're not talking about Facebook beef or anything like that. So yeah. So I mean, at the end of the day, that was messed up for what they did. That was
Stuff.
wrong. That was wrong because it's like I gotta put myself because in in that child's shoe because what if it was my child? How would I feel as a mother? So and I feel where Ciara is coming from. That was really messed up how that individual did to her because at the end of the day, all of y'all was around this lady's space. When things come down, y'all y'all ready to. It's like they just keep stuff behind closed doors, and then when shit happens, they just like try to do like damage control. You can't tell somebody you love them, and then you loyal to them. That's why y'all get so much into this loyalty thing. Ciara she already know herself. If she was gonna be loyal to you, she would be loyal to you. You know what I'm saying? But you can't put, oh, I love you, this and this and that. Then after that, you're gonna do some dumb shit. Like, come on. Mima said, bring her on.
I try adding my mind, not breaking up. Restart your phone. I try adding you and not giving me the option. It's not giving me the option. So yes, guys. So that's it.
Kay was telling her teenage daughter to men that will hurt. Of course, that will hurt anybody. Yes, Halima too. That's true. That will hurt anybody. That's true. That will hurt anybody too.
Yeah, it will hurt anybody, but in hurting somebody
Yeah.
back, be careful before you get in problem. That's the point we're stating here.
Yeah, with the law, we're talking
Yeah,
about the law aspect of it. Yeah.
we're talking about the law. Hurting somebody back, you need to be careful before you get in problem.
Right. Right. And then and then sometimes you gotta think about you being a nursing field and stuff. You gotta think about your
Exactly.
license. You know how
Exactly.
long you went to school, try to achieve that. You gotta think about all of that stuff. No matter what, we all have kids. We all have
Thank you. Thank
carried our
you.
kids for
Happy
9
Mother's Day.
months.
Thank you.
But
Yeah.
certain things is gonna hurt a mother to the core. So those people
All the
in
thing,
the staff, they need to be
all the thing they
questioned
do
too.
today, all the thing they do today, some kind of way that woman rejoicing. Trust me. Because what kind of cause will not get OVA that go her for the seeing OVA will ask them, but we already know OVA, that's okay, OVA crazy. So all the cause, the thing, the people, the vegetable, you think, not her for more than they want, how they call it, a jella, it was embarrassing, but at the end of the day, she's sitting and laughing. Trust me. Because she knows some way or the other she will get some kind of money from Isa. And you know, Charlotte Bravo in her money business. They ain't heard OVA. They now had a call. They will not see OVA no but will not cause OVA, but cause them, which is been more hurtful to her. So it's not anything screens, She been saying OVA, and has something, and she can make her son to know fine, but we all know what time it is. You understand? So we're not
Right.
doing nothing extra to the we just what I was saying in big trouble for the person that posted it. You just what you're saying big trouble. There are a lot of ways you
Exactly.
cause OVA deep inside there. What they do they want it, do they want it? Teenage, then you can say to her that we hear her.
Right.
But you
Exactly.
went going out extent and forgetting about your own self too. Forgetting about yourself. You can't tell somebody how to fight. Yeah, you can tell somebody how to fight,
Yeah,
man.
you
To so
can't.
because
Yeah.
I'm fighting with Charlotte Rabble, I still doing the example. So because I'm fighting with Charlotte Rabble, she causing my children, causing her, I'm gonna go take it for my naked video, whether on
Mm-hmm.
the internet and post it.
Right. Exactly. Which
Should
is
I?
and that's wrong.
No,
No, you shouldn't.
I shouldn't.
You shouldn't.
Because now it will not be
You
between me
shouldn't.
and Charlotte Rabble, it will be between me and the state.
And the state
Mhm.
itself. Yep. You can get yourself in problems. Yep.
There are certain things you don't do.
Yep.
You and somebody making flower. The reason I posted like a video because it's on the internet. Damn, I will get Facebook black me for Facebook will scream me. Damn, myself fighting. She said they want her video. It was already on the internet. I didn't go. Nobody invite to do know that something have been circulating on the internet. And the only trouble I could get is from Facebook. Facebook blocked me. But if that's something that wasn't on the internet, I couldn't have posted it.
Right.
I shouldn't. I
Yep.
shouldn't. Yeah. So that's the point. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about.
Thank you. You have to be wise in your fighting.
Yeah,
Exactly.
you
You
have
have to
to.
be wise. You have to be wise. You know?
He didn't have shoes on because he not okay. How many times we explain this? The person not okay. Like bro, man say crazy. Of your American people make it look nice. They say autistic or autism. He has autism. He's autistic. So teenage, he will
Right.
not be a rifle man. He can function well. You and myself.
So she got her red shoe
And he
for
got her
14.
shoe.
Oh God. That's why I said people emotions go different and they do things before thinking.
They do things,
Exactly.
yeah, it do things to
Yeah.
do, but I can tell anybody, man, I will not kill nobody for my because it cost my children. That other person I will not reach that spot.
Yep. It was just like I don't know if you watched this YouTube thing. It was this Jamaican guy. He was cursing this lady and this lady's daughter, and he had went and posted a nude picture of the lady's daughter on YouTube. So he went to a party, and one of the family members saw him over there and took a gun and shot him. So that's why people just need to be
That
careful.
the one I
You need
just
to be
happened,
careful
I
what
think
you
I
post.
yesterday. It's on the American blogs. The children doing high school kids, they're doing prank, going to doors, knocking people doors.
Yep.
3 o'clock in the morning. Just because somebody now your door 3 o'clock, I want you to take away somebody's life. He shoot the children and
Yep.
he's in jail. He's behind bars.
Yep. For the rest of
Sometimes
his
our
life.
emotion get us into trouble.
Yeah. Some people
Just
just
because somebody now, I know
the extreme.
it's irritating. It's how to call it. Somebody waking you up 3 in the morning, just knocking, but it still doesn't give you the right to take away somebody's life. In America, people just play with gun loosely. They just play with gun loosely. Yeah.
Exactly. And he should have never been videotaped. No matter what, he should have never been videotaped. You don't do that. You don't do that shit, because if you a mother and then that man, if you a father, like what the fuck was you thinking about? You wasn't thinking about your kids if that was your own children, just
Your freedom.
because somebody,
Your
you know what I'm saying?
freedom.
Just because somebody is beefing with somebody, so you want to be a part of it too.
Yes, your freedom.
Yeah. You like, what is it? Guilty by association.
You have to think about your freedom. Some people at the end of the day, trust me, everything how they call it, except it goes that way. But if it really start going deeper, they start to put pressure, it start to go to the states. They will start worrying, man. Trust me, she will start regretting. She will start regretting. She will start to regret. When that individual was living with me, when she stole my things, and she started putting it in our face, I reacted on my anger. I went to her place and bust the door. And I got arrested.
Yeah. Yeah.
And later I started to regret.
Exactly.
I should have let it go, or how you call it, deal with the law. But I decided to take the law into my hands by going to retrieve my own stuff. and I got
Right.
arrested. At the end of the day, I regretted doing it. I regret
Right.
it. Because my time going to report to probation officer, going to court, this and that, it wasted my time. And I spent money. I
Doing
spent money.
it. Exactly. Exactly. You gotta think. You gotta think. You
So
can't let
some
your
things then we'll
emotions
do
take
it, we'll say,
take
oh,
over
okay,
you.
but at the end of the day, as times goes by, we will regret doing it. We will
Mm-hmm.
regret doing it. I should have
Mm-hmm.
known better. I should have thought about this. I should have think about this. I should have done it this way. At the end of the day, right now, acting tough.
And she even said today that she have a more video. She even
Yeah,
said it
go post
today.
it.
I was like, okay, go ahead, mama. You
Yeah, mm.
This is America. America gonna fucking feed you. It's gonna hold you. It's gonna humble you.
Yeah, go post it.
Exactly. He must be stupid for doing that. I wonder if he have kids. Was he thinking? And that lady too, you talking about that Charlotte Robertson, like that was like,
Easy for now. That's
damn.
cash out with this. I can't wait for my stars button. They in review. They send me the invite, the in review. I know how many weeks, say 2 weeks. When it come out, they'll be sending me my 50 cent stars. You know, you don't have to send cash out. Yeah. Yeah. And they say they were sending Charlotte Row money, their money. A Charlotte Row can already use your children case to make money. Then you can't get her another content.
Exactly.
You
Shoot.
can't get her another content. Me, I
That
get my own money.
lady just
So she blocking your money enough for me. Even the cancer worry, the Lord doesn't work like that. Like the way you and acting. How the Lord work?
they said drop the cash app. They're gonna give you cash app
Oh,
dancing tonight.
you say less. Say less.
This woman and her money business.
Say less. Happiness.
Oh, play did you listen to Jazino new song?
You know,
Jazino new song.
what her new song? The one with 50 cent,
Down
50 cent of the game.
no, the game with the game.
That's one I found. I know.
The song is nice.
Really? Let
It's
me see.
it's really nice.
Hold
I mean, that new DeVito song I got on repeat. DeVito, I'm
Yeah,
like
that
on my
Davido
way.
song nice. I like
Which
Omale
one?
when Omale part. So I
Yeah,
was,
on my
you
way
know, when
part
I
is
started
really
loving
nice.
that
Omale.
song, you know, when I started loving it when Davido and he causing dance to it.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I just been hearing it on people, their stories and stuff. So,
That when he ain't
I just-
causing dance to that music, it
but they
went
said
viral.
CIC got a new song out, and they said it's not good. I don't know. It's called Happy.
See, I see.
CIC and Stunner.
Hmm.
It's called Happy.
My money, I pin the cash app. My money, I pin the cash app. Let me see.
y'all, y'all know Edith don't play about her cash.
Okay, so let me, but I wanted to wait when I join before I do the announcement. But guys, there's an investment going on in the United States of America. It's even in Canada. I think it's all,
Mhm.
I think it's everywhere part of the world. And I'm joining next month because I got a lot of project on here. I need to handle it first. It's money business. But have you guys heard about the scooter?
Mm-mm.
The
The scooter
transportation, like
investment?
the
The
You talking about
scooter
subway.
scooter?
investment?
Scooter
Oh,
investment?
thank you, my love. Thank you, my love. Thank you. The scooter people ride. What people ride? See the children.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen about it? It's called
Yeah,
I
we have
didn't.
a lot
L.
here in Jersey. A lot of kids, especially the kids, use it in the morning when they go into school.
No, that the
Mm.
other one that the kids children play of their parent and body. We're talking
No,
about
we
the
have
road.
like paid scooters. Like you have to put your
Oh, they
debit
have.
card in
Oh,
the scooter.
okay. Then that's it. Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Yes, guys. Guys, that's a good investment. Mm.
Why doesn't she see me? You did it,
They kind of
Blueface.
thing here, you don't broadcast it too much, especially for your enemy to hear it, because few years from now you won't be bluffing in front of them real coins. But I say, you know what? I let the people in. Let me tell you. Hmm? The only reason somebody will not join now, unless they don't have the money on him. But there is no risk in it, guys. There is no. You see me, so it took 15 people to convince me, because me, I'm very skeptical on where I place my money.
See that they who is speaking.
Hmm?
I don't see it. And I don't know where.
LFSC, yes, it's called LFSC, guys. That is a good investment.
I mean, no one can see me.
I'm gonna look
Yes.
into it.
If you get money, where you get one invest, you don't want to touch it. And if you join, if you sign up, it's 3 years to get your money from there. If you won't get good money, you leave it there for 3 years. If you want to take the money out, every time you make profit, then they will take percentage, which is 20%.
Mm.
You don't want to be sharing your money like that. It's a good investment. And if I can come up here and convince anybody, they kind of think we don't talk it too much, because I want for everybody to hear it. On a serious note. And I want for everybody, yeah. The people, the other you will be rubbing shoulder than no. I only won't rub my own shoulder. But you know now, me, I can share things with you. Hmm? I can share things. Yeah, but look into it. The headquarters is in China. I've heard that they bring another headquarters in New York. It's already popular in New York because people use it to commute. You know, New York is a
Mm.
basic state or city where
Mm-hmm.
tourists they go and people use it. New York, then you get unka. You're not forced to unka when
Yeah,
you live in New York.
they use it a lot
Yes,
in New York. They
No,
use it
not
a lot in
really.
Jersey too.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good business. And if you're looking from just what I said, if you're looking for way who to sign up with, I got so many people. I even feeling bad. Say like the other people then I told me before, I'm not signing up with them, I'm signing all the other people. But it's too good, guy. It's too good. If you don't want to use your own money right now, they can do the trial, the 3 days free trial, which is when they sign you up for the 3 days free trial, the profit is giving it to you. Whosoever you sign it on, they will do the 3 days trial. The money is for you. And the good thing when you join, you start with $960, $30 every day you make, which is $3 for one scooter, $960 if you join an 8 scooter. 8 scooter. That 8 scooter,
Well, that's not bad.
$3 per cent per one. Times 8, that's $30. You can go to the other
Mm-hmm.
level, which is a $2,000, and then the 4,000, $4,000 para 150 per day, times 6 weeks, times 7 days, that's $650. Imagine you keeping that. If you join just only if you join with the $960 in 3 years, that $150,000. Imagine that 960 you could use it on lavish it on different things and say that if you just put it somewhere and keep it and you generate 150,000, some of other work for someone to join it over time, when I save that money in our account, we have to do other things
Mm-hmm.
so that it help. So if you want to learn more, let me join one. Join it down there, take trouble. Right now, I'm joining next month. The money by all come and yeah, Olivia, go ahead. And Olivia on and Lord Bright said she put 2,000. Thank you, Mama. In 3 years, you eat almost 200,000 plus. You go, I say, I'm going to use that $2,000 to go buy some designer thing, but you put it somewhere. The person kid of me. What
Yeah,
is what
yeah,
you
come on, come on. Welcome to Olivia's Scratch Kitchen.
making my content? Yeah, then you get paid from Facebook 500. You work in post. Then what me? I can't do my own thing to get paid. Yeah, if you work in post on Facebook pay you 500. Then what more you think I wanna do? I will post to get engagement. What's up, brother? I suppose.
What did I miss?
If I'll call you,
All right.
me to my life, I'll call you for talk. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Lord, right. Okay, somebody said what I said. It's called. I kind of go do more. But my Jeff from the small information I get and the position I'm fighting for that to be supervisor. The person is signing on a man, the person get their own office. They get their own office. They go, they travel every 2 weeks for conference. And when you sign up, you're not participating, people giving you your money back. They're giving you your money back. They want active people there. Because you have to sign up, you have to join a 15-minute session. If I can take 2-3 hours to be on Facebook, one joining man, I using 3 number, I registering 2 more other number because I won't get 3 accounts. In a life, you got to invest 4 hour money to what will get more money. Yeah, oh. You see me, so they say either cheap, guys. Kept the call where I put my money, but the other one, yeah. They get other one, they call it how they call it. So when you get it, so when you put it $960, you get that $960 in a month. If you want to take all that $960, you say no, and I won't do it. I want to take all my money, which is the profit. That money you take it because the money you receiving, the pay you receiving is in cryptocurrency. That means it's not actual bank account in. So to take it from the cryptocurrency to put it in your bank account, the cryptocurrency will take up percentage until you leave that money there for the 3 years. You generating. Or when you made the profit in 1 month, you can upgrade to the 2000 level. The 2000 level, that is you buying more scooter. So somebody will ask you, what are they benefiting? The scooter that you buy, the scooter that you pay $960 for it, the headquarter in China renting it out for, because they pay you $30 for each scooter. The headquarter in China getting either renting that scooter or for $5 or $10. So they
The
benefiting.
spy you are asking for,
Eh?
actually, that's the spy you are asking for next door.
Uh-huh.
That's what is the guys bringing that here, so people can be able to transport up and down the street when they
Oh,
want to eat.
they're bringing it
Yes,
there. Mm-hmm.
yes, he's
Oh,
bringing it down,
yes,
right here next
yes.
door.
You see? So yeah, so China benefiting from you, from your money you pour in. They pay you $30 each for each scooter, but they're renting it out. You know, China is overcrowded, overpopulated. They're renting it out for like $5. I can't estimate, but they rent, if they pay you $30, I mean, they either renting it out for $5 or $6 or $7, and they're getting their own money. So they encourage you more to bring more people. If you want to sign, if I sign up, you want to sign up on me, it doesn't. I care the idea. I put my money to where I know I get the profit every day. Whether I bring people, and I be like, why I can, as I say in the year, you don't have to sign on me because I'm not signed on yet. But I can send it to people that you can sign on it. And when you sign on, you're getting money, and that person getting money, it go into your account.
I was like, God damn.
Yeah, so you take advantage of it, sir. You take advantage of it. The scooter. Me, I know if I can ride scooter, I know how to ride. But you saw Chinese monkey riding it, right? Yeah, like she one of my clients. I don't know. You are there?
Oh, my little friend. Okay, just a minute.
Every say I gotta go pick up my dollar or they finish to me on here. Oh my God, I come in any lab where I gotta go pick up my dollar. Or stay man going to west, so I gotta go pick her up. They finish to me on here.
No,
Is
stay
it a
on there.
website?
It's not a
But make
website,
sure you
no.
pass there because it's right down the street.
It's not a website, though.
Mm-hmm. What is
It's
it?
a
It
so
is not wet outside.
you can create an account where you have to sign up to somebody.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well, I'm gonna
you have to.
I'm gonna have to call you. I'm gonna need that.
Yes, yes, yes. Trust me, man.
Are you one
Yeah.
of the people? Because my auntie is.
Yeah, trust me.
Uh,
Yeah.
my auntie is too. The one that say you should make her the pants you want.
Eh, eh.
Yeah,
She
she's
joined
part
it.
of that. Yeah, she actually one of the people
When
you
I
can
joined it,
sign up
man, I
through.
joined it. I put in 3 hands. That one today
Yeah,
because I put in 3 number. I
so
use it
her
here.
people can sign up through her.
Mm-hmm. If I join, you want sign up on me, you can sign. But I need to convince nobody. Say, man, the idea I put my money, that getting my money. Sign up on me, that just extra money and to give me position. And, because if you inform me people, if you are more informed and you inform other people, that's how they increase your, your level. They make you supervisor,
And
they make
three
you this
three
and
years
that, this
go
and that.
by like
But
that. 3 years
who
go
Okay.
by fast because who
want
knows
join
we're
church?
going to be in
Something wrong with you? What
2025.
did I join church for? You better leave me. Yeah.
I know, right? For COVID.
Yeah, I'm definitely. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely
Yeah,
contact you on that.
I will
I'm
call you.
gonna
Yeah.
need to get on that. Yeah.
It took me 15 people to convince me. The
Okay.
thing was that he said, wait, it is hard to put. I said, the other pay, I put in my money. I put in it there. Who not let? No, but I let work, man. I don't let to work. I have to say that I make soft money. Legal soft money. So I investing my money. They pay my other surrogacy money in a year. That one I just small change they giving me every month. You know, it's not that much based on how much I save there. But my friend Jamie get it. She get 100,000 in it. Jamie received almost $600 per month. That's all. She owe me. It's like you gotta invest. So you don't invest. You work 9 to 5 job for the rest of your life. Now they $500 to yet no. That $500 I say I can hire convince me and I'm joining that $500 to. And I able to convince nobody if I get paid. No, they won't pay. And I need to convince you. I put my money there. I getting my money every day. All I need to do is log into my account and monitor how they call it, and I get paid. That's all you need to do, and your money is safe. If you want to
Okay.
take your money, they
Mm-hmm.
will look at the profit you made. They subtract it from what you put in to get your partner money. But in 1 month, you put 960, you can get that one 960 and upgrade. Lord, if I say contact me, I will sign you up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh. So that hey there, my people, I come and go pick up my daughter.
Okay.
I will talk tomorrow. Okay, before I leave, guys, tomorrow's show is sponsored by my boss, lady, wonderfully made, that wonderfully made it. Made it. Wonderful, that the boss lady, Kima. The show tomorrow will be sponsored by Della, the boss lady, Kima. Probably I will do the show tomorrow because Sunday my girls and myself going for our brunch, our Mother's Day brunch, and have some movie nights.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow's show will be sponsored. Come and buy the t-shirts. I don't know if I will do a photo shoot tomorrow because I did my photo shoot and I just posted it. But as a brand ambassador, I'm so busy when the people pay me, I have to do the job, guys. So tomorrow, we give you if you order more than $100 or equivalent to $100, we give you a suit free. Tomorrow I have to come on live because I'm getting paid tomorrow. The show will be sponsored by my boss lady. So come on live tomorrow and buy your t-shirts, your summer tees. You know what time it is. And tomorrow I'll be cooking some tobosoye. Mom says, I'm going to cook her nice tobosoye. I already know the fingers one. I've been sitting at me. I will not sleep. Kuku, I beg you, I will not sleep in movie. I will not sleep. When you told me
All
to
right.
how you call it, Gucci movie, I didn't sleep because that's something I'm passionate about fashion and things. So I didn't sleep. I said the movie then I can see. What kind of movie, but I slept from start to end. Yeah. So okay, that's it right there. We'll see
All
tomorrow.
right, Adrian.
I'll be back. We will pick up my late trouble
Thank you
and
for
how
the
you
show.
call it. Yeah, because my sofa to face her hair, so I'm going to pick her up when she's working tonight.
Yeah.
So I'll talk to you tomorrow. Thanks for joining my show. I pray to see you guys tomorrow. Have a beautiful and blessed night and a nice, peaceful weekend. I love you guys. Bye.
All right. Bye bye.